I, Kiyotaka Sagami, am a sophomore in high school. I never do anything wrong, and if someone is in trouble, I always go to help them. Being such a good student.
Sagami, go get me some strawberry milk.
I was being used as a servant by the popular kids. Her name is Saki Kinjo, and she's a very popular girl at our school.
Get one for me, too. Tea is fine.
This girl who casually appeared in the mix is Hanagiku Kuroyanagi, a lady whose parents were in the presidents of a large corporation. She's as popular as Kinjo-san at school.
And this girl's, too. Oh, yeah. Orange juice is fine.
This seemingly quiet girl is Kaguya Shirayuki. I can never tell what she's thinking, but she's a popular girl for all her mysteriousness. By the way, the only people she is interested in are Kuroyanagi-san and Kinjo-san. The three of them have always hung out together and are very close. I've heard that they've been friends since childhood. They're all popular and they belong to the top of the school cast, not just in class, but the whole school. Which, by the way, they treat me like a servant. Well, it's fine. I'm gonna go buy some bread anyway.
Thanks. You're always so helpful.
Seriously, you really make my life a lot easier, Mr. Servant.
Do they really appreciate me calling me that? I wondered, but I didn't want to cause problems, so I just went along with it. After school that day...
Sagami-kun, come here for a second.
What is it?
We have a little favor to ask you. Well, to put it simply, we need you to carry our luggage.
But baggage handler? For what?
It's almost summer, and we need to buy some new clothes, so we're about to go now.
Can't you do that on the weekends?
But then the luggage.
We won't be able to catch you then.
I swear she was gonna say baggage handlers just now. I don't think there's anything to hide since you said that earlier. But wouldn't I just be in the way?
Oh, come on. Don't be so difficult. We're friends.
I agree. Other boys are dangerous and have other motives, but I can trust Sagami-kun in that aspect.
I'm sure there's no need to worry since you look at me as a servant. After that exchange, we went straight to a large department store. Shirayuki-san, aren't you gonna pick out clothes like those two? I asked her as she stood next to me for some reason.
I'm not interested in clothes.
Oh, I see. You don't seem like the type of person to care.
You're not going?
If I went, I'd be in the way of those two. They're not interested in clothes either.
I see. Well, not like I care, but...
You're the one who asked me! Oh, you're ignoring me? Okay, I understand. I really don't know what she's thinking.
Mr. Servant, how does this look?
Can you please stop calling me that in the store?
It's fine. So, how do you like it?
It's not fine.
You're kidding. This dress doesn't look good on me? I don't look good in it?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? We're talking about what you're calling me, not what you're wearing.
That's right. So, what about you, Kaguya?
Yeah, it's cute.
You always say that. It's because you look good in everything. I see. Thanks.
She's blushing. Kinjo-san gets embarrassed too.
How about you, Kyochin?
What's with that nickname?
I just thought of it, so what do you think?
Well, it's better than being called a servant. I'm embarrassed.
I asked for your opinion.
Oh, is that so? I guess I don't have the right to veto my nickname. Well, I think it looks good on you.
That was forced, wasn't it?
I'm a guy. I don't know anything about girls' clothes.
Ugh, it's meaningless if the boys don't think it's cute, so I'm interested in what the boys have to say.
I see. She does have a point. What a surprise. She actually uses her head.
Anytime now.
Oh, sorry. I'm done over here.
Thanks. So how about me, Sagami-kun?
Kuroyanagi-san, you're interested in the guy's opinion too?
Well, yeah. That's why we brought you along.
Huh? I thought I was a baggage handler.
Besides, Kaguya only says I look cute when I ask, so it doesn't help.
It's because the two of you look good no matter what you wear. That's a harsh way to put it.
Oh, sorry. It's not like I'm complaining about you, Kaguya, okay? Look, I'll buy you a drink later.
Fine.
It's that easy to put her in a good mood?
So what do you think, Sagami-kun?
Yeah, I think it looks good on you.
Oh, you're no different from Kaguya.
I'm sorry, I don't have the vocabulary.
Really? You had a different reaction than mine, though. Mine seemed forced when Hinagiku's was more of a compliment, so maybe you liked it. Or maybe Hinagiku's your type?
Hey, stop trying to create misunderstandings.
I can't believe you were looking at me like that, you animal!
I told you it was a misunderstanding.
Oh, I don't know. Boys are such foul creatures.
Well, maybe that's because you guys are so popular. But I've never looked at you that way. If that's the case, you shouldn't have called me in the first place. What is it, Shirayuki-san?
You're too desperate. It's getting suspicious. Oh, and since we're in the store, you might want to tone it down.
Oh, looking around, we were the center of attention. I guess that's normal with the noise we were making. This wasn't good.
Saki, are you good with that?
I wanted to try it on, but, well...
Sorry, let's just pay the bill.
They must have felt uncomfortable. Kurosaki-san and the others changed into their uniforms and went to the cash register. After paying the bill, they handed me their paper bags.
Let's go to the cafe then. I'm buying Kaguya a drink anyway.
Yeah, let's go to Steva.
Steva is a coffee chain from the US and is very popular. I've never been there, by the way. It's a place where the popular kids gather. And as a dull guy like me, I had no connections whatsoever.
What do you want, Kaguya?
Orange juice. I knew it. You always get that.
Getting orange juice at a cafe must mean she really likes it. She's mysterious, but things like that make her childish and kinda cute. When the girls finished ordering,
What about you?
she asked me for some reason. No, I'm good.
And don't worry about the money. I'll buy you a drink.
What, really?
Well, you always work so hard. I'll treat you once in a while.
What a surprise. I never thought that Kuroyanagi-san would say something like that to me. Well, it's as if she's the master and I'm the servant. Thanks, I'm new here, so I don't really know.
Go with my recommendation then.
Why? It's on me, so it should be my recommendation.
Take the middle and get orange juice.
Wait, what?
They're as close as ever. The girls ended up ordering Kuroyanagi-san's recommendation since she was gonna pay for it.
Oh, here. I don't need the money.
Thanks.
Don't get me wrong. This is just a reward for all the hard work you do, not because I'm interested in you or anything.
Yeah, of course, I know. What was that all of a sudden?
She's doing something she's not used to, so her emotions are running wild.
It's fun to watch Hinagiku's sullenness.
She can't be honest. It's cute.
Well, Kia-chan seems oblivious, so I'm sure he won't even notice.
I want to erase the existence of every insensitive man in the world.
Huh? What's wrong with you all of a sudden? You're scaring me.
Oh, nothing. I just felt sorry for Hinagiku. Well, it's Hinagiku's fault for not being honest. She even treats him like a servant to make it seem like he's her possession since she doesn't want anybody else to steal him. And you're just as bad for playing along.
We shouldn't meddle in this kind of thing. Besides, it looked fun.
Kaguya knows the last part is how you really feel.
Well, let's leave them alone for a little bit.
Huh? What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry.
You think you can get away with an apology? These clothes are expensive! Oh no, this isn't good, ladies! Get ready to pay up! We'll forgive you if you pay $100,000 for the dry cleaning!
I don't have that kind of money!
Then I guess I don't have a choice. Don't worry, you girls look good. You'll be making $100,000 in no time.
Huh? I doesn't let go!
You're coming too!
No! Wait!
Huh? Are you with them too?
Hi, Hinagiku.
I was listening. You'll let them go if I pay you $100,000?
Oh, so you're paying for them, huh? Well, you do look like you could, young lady.
Yeah, that's right. So let go of them.
Who do you think you are talking like that? Come on, don't get so upset. She said she's paying up. No, That condescending attitude is unacceptable! I'll give her a lesson on how scary adults can be! That's enough! Huh? One after another!
Sagami-kun.
Hey, young man, I know you want to act cool in front of the girls, but do you understand the situation? It's too late to regret it later. We're Yakuza. You think you can do whatever you want in other people's territory? What kind of organization would be stupid enough to try that mess? Huh? Who the hell are you? Don't think you can get away with this for free! You imbecile! Figure it out with what I just said! I just told you what you think you're doing in other people's territories! The only person that would say that is someone who controls the turf around here! Huh? The Yakuza run this area? It can't be! That's right. We're the Sagami clan. What? Gee, the Sagami clan? That's the dangerous Yakuza group that controls Japan behind the scenes! By the way, the man here is the head of the Sagami clan. Don't think you can get away with this for nothing. No, that was, Hey, let's get out of here! Oh, sorry about that. I don't think you can hear anymore. What? When did that happen? We can't put the young man in danger. I just speak with my fists, not my words. Well, let's go to our office for now. No, please have mercy! Nope. You're in the same business as us, so you're gonna have to clean up your own mess. Ah! Yasu, Ryu, you guys didn't have to come out. Well, I'm sure you would have been able to handle the situation better than us, but we're the guards and we must protect you. Besides, we couldn't let a young man run amok in front of his schoolmates, could we? But you came out too late for that, didn't you? If you helped them earlier, I wouldn't have had to reveal my true identity. No, that's the thing. Ryu wanted to get ice cream because he thought it wouldn't lead up to any problems. What? You're selling me out? Isn't that what you said? Shut up, it's your fault. I understand. Yeah, so let's have a talk with Father tonight. What? Hey, Ryu! Look what you got me into! Wait, isn't it your fault? Shut up! You better get scolded with me. No, just Yasu is fine. What? Young man, that's not right! Anyways, you guys should go now. You guys are standing out too much. As for those guys, I want them to tell us everything, including their identities. Well, they're probably just lackeys in some gang or hoodlums who call themselves Yakuza. Alright, well then, excuse us. Excuse us! Yasu and Ryu took the men away as they said that. Though I'm sure one of them will come back to me and hide after I put them in the car.
Sagami-kun?
What's wrong?
Well, thanks for saving me.
Oh, no problem. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Kuroyanagi-san?
It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
I didn't say anything, though. She seems to be in a panic. Are you okay?
Kyojin!
What?
That was so scary, Kyojin! I was really scared. What are you two doing?
Well, it's all right now.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Hey! What are you two doing? No, both of you, get away from him!
Kuroyanagi-san got angry when I confronted the two who were crying. Apparently, she didn't like the fact that I patted her precious friends on the head. After that, I managed to calm down the three of them and went into the coffee shop far away.
So, Sagami-kun, you were a Yakuza?
Yeah, I'm sorry I hid it from you until now.
Then how come you were being our servant? I mean, your personality was completely different.
Simply put, I wanted a peaceful life at school. But people who knew me by name would easily recognize me, so I tried to behave as if I had nothing to do with being a Yakuza. Being a servant was just the right cover for that. I subconsciously change attitudes accordingly when I deal with ordinary people like you or people related to the Yakuza.
Dual personalities.
Hey, Kaguya!
It's okay, that's basically what it is. Well, now that I've been exposed, I can't associate myself with you guys anymore. You guys are probably scared of me too, so I'll stay away from you guys.
Wait!
Kuroyanagi-san?
It's not scary. I'm not afraid.
You've been kind to me since I was a first-year student, and you've helped me many times when I was in trouble. That's why I'm not scared, and I don't want to lose you either. Yeah, that's right. It's going to feel strange to lose Kyochin after all this time. And when you saved us earlier, I didn't think you were scary. I thought you were cool. Yeah, I agree strongly. What? You two, that's... So you don't have to stay away from us, do you? If there were students who saw what happened today, there might be an uproar at school. But for us who know the situation inside out, there's nothing to be afraid of. It would rather hurt us if you leave.
I see. I'll take your word for it then. Thanks, all three of you.
Yeah, thanks to you too, Kyochin. Thanks. Well, if Sagami-kun says so, it can't be helped. You're not being honest. Hey, it's not like that!
For some reason, Kuroyanagi-san got angry again. But it looks like I don't have to lose my place. And ever since then...
What? Both of you are sticking to Sagami-kun again? Get off of him! I'm sorry, Hinagiku. I used to support you, but I can't anymore. I'm most comfortable next to Kyochin. Yeah, I agree strongly. I'm sorry, Hinagiku. No! Get off of him!
And somehow they started fighting over me like this. This had my classmates baffled, and it seems that the peace and quiet I had before was not coming back. But these chaotic days weren't so bad either. At least it was more enjoyable than being a servant. One problem is that the people in my organization know about this harem-like situation. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine. From now, I'll just punish Yasa when I get back home.
I've always hated pathetic, lazy people. And I hate heroes even more.
She turns her cold gaze on me as she said that. She's known as the most beautiful girl in school, and the reason why she hates heroes.
Please, let me see.
But...
Please.
She begs me to show her what's under my clothes. How did I get into this mess in the first place? When I was in elementary school, I, Masaki Kiryu, had a yearning to be a hero. I thought that if I worked hard like the heroes on the TV screen, I could one day become a righteous hero. And I thought that in this world, justice and evil existed as opposites. But I've come to learn that it's not me who decides what's right and what's wrong. I would take the initiative when I saw someone in need. And, of course, if someone did something wrong, I'd warn them. But then one day, I suddenly realized that I was all alone, and that the righteousness I had always believed to be right was irritating to those around me. And finally, something happened that made me give up on trying to be a hero. I happened to pass by a house burning on fire, and saved a little girl who was stranded inside. I was happy to save the girl, despite the big burn on my back from the burnt-out ceiling coming down. But the adults around me were very angry.
Why did you do such a reckless thing?
And so, without anyone's understanding, I gave up on trying to be a hero. I remember feeling so much better once I gave up. And now that I'm in high school, I'm living a relatively quiet life. Long forgotten that I was aspiring to be a hero.
Hey, big brother. Get out of the way so I can vacuum.
With a few exceptions.
Oh no. Why am I talking to you like we're a middle-aged couple?
I don't know. My younger sister Henri, who was in the 8th grade, was proper, unlike me. I'm often scolded for my bad behavior, but I can't complain because she does the housework when her parents aren't home from work.
If you're not busy, go shopping for dinner. I'll give you the shopping memo.
Okay. If Henri gets married in the future, I'm sure she'll be wearing the pants in the relationship.
I know you were thinking of something rude just now.
Nope. Alright, I'm off then. And on the way to the supermarket, a girl was being pestered by a guy on the street.
Suzuka, go out with me!
I told you I'm not interested.
I immediately recognized the girl by her name and her clear voice. Suzuka Fudo, my classmate. She's known as the most beautiful girl in school. A cool-headed girl with a bit of a strong temper. I've heard rumors that she's popular with guys, and it seems like that's the case even on the weekends. Well, it seems like she doesn't like me, so I shouldn't get involved in things that don't concern me. As I was about to walk past them, their voices got louder as they argued with each other. The guy seems to be good looking, but persistent, and Fudo seemed to be annoyed. The adults passing by glanced at them, but only saw it as a couple having a quarrel. Well, it's none of my business either.
Ugh! Don't get ahead of yourself just because you're cute!
I'm not. Anyways, I've got more important things to do.
Hey, wait!
Hey, you! Can't you see Fudo's uncomfortable? Leave.
Who the hell are you?
Who cares who I am? I'll call the cops if you persist too long.
The cops? I was just confessing to Suzuka!
I see. Then let's see if everyone else would see that as a confession. I've got the whole thing on video, so I can tell the guys at school, your dad, or your mom.
What? I'll never go near Suzuka again. Just don't let my mom see it.
Is he a mommy's boy?
I would get you back, but you can just forget about it.
I've done it. I sigh deeply after the guy walks away. I helped a girl who doesn't even like me.
Why did you help me, Kiryu-kun?
There's no reason. It's not like I wanted you to owe me a favor or anything. It was just a coincidence.
What do you mean? That's not someone you should be messing with.
Really?
Don't take it lightly. He's a boxer. What were you gonna do if he beat you up?
In that case, I would report the damage and sue him. Japan is a country that puts the weak first.
That's not what I mean. You didn't need to help someone like me.
Someone like you?
Just leave me alone.
I see. Then I'm sorry.
But it's a fact that you helped me. So thanks.
I was caught unintentionally by her eyes. The shy yet honest smile of Fudo was instantly burned into my eyelids. Maybe it's because I haven't been thanked by anyone for a while.
But I hate you.
Huh?
I've always hated apathetic, lazy people. And I hate heroes even more.
I've learned the hard way that karma does come around. And when I got home...
Wait, big brother? Where's the shopping I asked you to do?
Oh, that's right! I completely forgot that Henri had asked me to get the groceries.
What were you doing?
Helping people?
Are you a hero?
No, I'm no hero. I'm just a lazy, apathetic loser. A few days later, I was in a camping school for 4 days and 3 nights for a school event. But it was a grueling camp where we had to study from morning until bedtime. Finally, on the 3rd night, we were to have some kind of annual event. We're still doing courage tests at this age? I'd heard rumors about it, but I never thought we'd actually have a courage test with a male-female pair. But for those of us who don't have boyfriends or girlfriends, here comes the chance to get something going. It would be nice if the person you were paired with was someone you had feelings for. Even better if you were a couple. But my pair is Fudo of all people.
What?
Nothing. Well, let's have fun.
Huh. We're just walking together, okay?
I know. Many guys are attracted to Fudo. As soon as I was paired with her, people around me started looking at me with jealousy. But if Fudo hates you, that's a different story. The two of us walking alone on a dark forest path is just awkward. I'll take some distance while walking. Then it was our turn, and we proceeded to the path.
Hey, why are you rushing on all by yourself?
What? Are you scared?
I'm not scared. We're a pair.
You're scared. Alright, then you hold the candle. I'll follow you.
Fire? No.
What's the matter? You don't look so good.
Oh no, I have to get out of here. I'm sorry.
The moment she saw the candle burning, Fudo ran away as if a switch had been flipped. Hey, wait! Fudo! I hurried after her. But... Fudo! Fudo, running the dark path without light, tripped and fell as hard as she could. I head straight to her.
Ouch.
Are you alright? Let me see. She looked fine to me, but it looks like she sprained her leg. It doesn't look like she can walk on her own. And to our luck, neither of us had our phones with us. I had no choice but to carry Fudo on my back on our way back to the dormitory.
I'm really sorry, making you carry me on your back.
Don't worry about it.
Am I heavy?
A little.
Why are you being honest?
But more importantly, you were acting weird back then. It was like you changed as soon as you saw the fire. What's wrong? Well, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
A long time ago, my house caught fire.
Really? Was everyone alright?
My mom and dad weren't there and I was safe, but
Then Fudo held onto my back tightly.
I was safe because of a boy who saved me. He jumped into the fire and took me with him, but on the way out, the ceiling came down. He got a big burn on his back, just for saving a girl like me. I can't get that day out of my mind. So when I see fire, I get flashbacks.
I see. I'm sorry I reminded you of something like that. That reminded me of a girl I saved from a fire years ago. And if Fudo feels guilty for being saved, I wonder how that guy feels. Hey, can I ask you something?
What?
You shouldn't feel so guilty.
What? Why?
I don't know. I played it off, but in reality, I didn't want Fudo to think of herself as someone who didn't matter. Otherwise, I felt that it was unfair to the boy who saved her. If I were that boy, I wouldn't want Fudo to feel guilty. I would want her to be cheerful and smiling.
Kiryu-kun saved me twice. This is the third time if I include that boy. Come to think of it, Kiryu-kun kind of looks like that boy from then. What? Don't tell me this burn mark on your back is...
Then we arrived at the dormitory in silence. The health teacher who came to check on her said it was a sprain. Fudo was advised to go to the hospital just in case. The health teacher said she would talk to the homeroom teacher and left the room, leaving us alone. I guess that settles the matter for now.
Kiryu-kun,
Don't thank me. Anyone would have done the same.
that's one thing, but there's something else I wanted to ask you.
Something you want to ask me? What?
Do you know about the fire 6 years ago on 3rd Street in Yuki Town?
6 years ago. Yuki Town. Yeah, I remember. I'll never forget. The fire when I got burned on my back. What about it? How did Fudo know about that? Wait a second! Fudo, are you the girl I helped back then too?
I knew it. It was you who saved me that time, wasn't it?
Probably. But why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I saw the burn marks on your back when you were carrying me.
Then Fudo asked to see the burn mark on my back. She probably wanted to confirm that I was the boy who saved her back then, so I rolled up my shirt. I wonder if Fudo was shocked. She said she didn't like heroes, and that happened to be a helpless guy like me.
I knew it. This burn. It was you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Fudo laid her head against my back and began to cry. I just listened in silence as Fudo repeated her thanks and apologies. The camp had some trouble, but I made it back in one piece.
Oh, welcome back, big brother.
I'm home.
How was camp?
It was tough. All we did was study. And I kind of helped a girl.
So you are a hero!
I told you I'm not a hero. I'm just a lazy, apathetic loser. The next Sunday, I was called in by Fudo at school. What did you want to talk about?
I couldn't thank you the other day.
I told you not to thank me. Under the circumstances, anyone would have done the same.
But thank you. For everything, too.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. This expression on Fudo. My heart jumps, but it makes me a little bit happy. Then Fudo began to look after me in any way she could. I don't know if it was out of gratitude or guilt. I don't know why, but she would cheerfully talk to me. She sometimes scolded me for being sloppy. And I felt like I had another sister. Another change is that the people around me have become more appreciative of me. Maybe it was Fudo, but the fact that I helped her out was talked about. I've spent my entire life since the fire thinking that helping people out was an unconscious part of me. But I realized I was wrong. I think I was trying to be a hero back then because I wanted people to admire me. Because I would get praised for doing good things. Maybe I was pushing my sense of righteousness to those around.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but you shouldn't sacrifice yourself like a hero. There's people who would be sad if something happened to you.
Really? Who would be sad about a guy like me?
I stopped feeling guilty about myself, so you need to stop saying things like that about yourself.
Right. The night after that conversation with Fudo,
Hey, big brother, I always tell you to turn the laundry inside out.
"Hey, Henri,
What's with the serious face all of a sudden?
do you think you'll be sad when I'm gone?"
What?
Oh, never mind. Thanks for doing the housework all the time.
No way!
Henri, what's the matter?
Why are you saying things like that? I don't want you to go.
I see. My bad, it's really nothing.
Don't go anywhere, big brother.
Don't worry. No, I'm sorry I worried you. Sorry. You were taking care of me because you were worried for me, weren't you? And I now know I was scolded so harshly by my parents and the adults around me. That's how much they cared about me. Then I started to work a little harder, so that Henri and the people around me wouldn't worry about me. I decided to get rid of my lethargic and lazy self, and become stronger as a human being. I made up my mind to do so, and started to work hard at school, and other things that Henri had been doing for me. Henri and one other person supported me by the side.
You've been working hard lately. What happened?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, you think you can fool me by saying, I don't know. Is it your way of hiding your embarrassment?
I'm not good at talking about what's on my mind. Well, thanks to you, I realized a lot.
Thanks to me?
I thought I was all alone because I was trying to play the hero, but I was wrong. I realized there were people close to me who were watching over and worrying about me. And I don't want to worry them anymore. So thanks, Suzuka.
What's with that smile? Unfair.
I'm not sure what she meant by unfair, but I do think I was smiling at Suzuka for the first time. Suzuka's face turned bright red with embarrassment. This is what happened later. The day I brought Suzuka home because she wanted to study with us.
Hey, big brother! Who's that pretty lady?
A classmate, the one I helped out before.
Is she a heroine?
No. Maybe she is.
What? You look like you're happy.
No, we're just classmates.
You two siblings get along well, don't you? I know he's such a helpless guy, but please take care of him. Good for you, brother. I'm going to have a sister-in-law.
Henri, that's a misunderstanding. We don't have that kind of relationship. Well, sometime later I confessed my feelings to Suzuka, and we started dating. We spent 6 years together until we started working, and then we got married. Henri became Suzuka's sister-in-law. I'm not a hero, but having something to protect wasn't a bad thing.
That's rough. How much are they gonna make us ride? I was in my junior year of high school and playing in basketball. Our school wasn't great, but it was a solid mid-tier school. We have a championship soon. We gotta work hard. You're so slow, but you have so much endurance. Seriously, how are you still standing after all that running? That's pretty much all they have going for me, so... I wasn't anywhere near first strong. In fact, I was often called slow. No one counted on me.
One more.
When I looked in the direction of the voice, I heard the school Madonna, Kaguya Shiratori. She's a year older than me, but not only is she beautiful, she's kind and very athletic too. She had no faults. What are you looking at, Hikaru? Kazuki, tease me, man. His name was Kazuki Tendo, and he was well known for his skills, even from middle school. He's our ace in the hole. I'm not teasing you, just spitting facts, bud. That's called teasing. I don't blame you. She's really cute. You really should listen to what people are saying. You okay with that, though? With what? Look! You're so good, Kaguya!
Kusutani, I'm busy.
Relax! I just wanted to say, great job! You have excellent form!
Thanks, I guess.
What are they talking about? I have no idea. But they have always gotten along, so rumor has it. They might even be going out. The captain, Ryota Kusutani, was tall and handsome. He was popular with the ladies. Maybe he was a good fit for the school Madonna. What are they doing during practice? You're in a bad mood. You're really testing my patience, huh? Sorry. How about you go show him up one-on-one then? How'd you expect me to do that? I left my best friend and went back to practice. This was a regular day for me, aimlessly passing by. Then, a few days later, my life drastically changed. Hikaru, just like I said before, this is your new mother and her daughter. When I came back from the hospital one day, my father brought 2 women. Oh, I thought you were just bringing the woman you were gonna marry.
Hey, Akasaka.
I did not expect her daughter to be Miss Shiratori. Hey, Miss Shiratori. You two go to the same school and are in basketball together, right? I'm glad you two know each other. Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, surprising. My father pushed Shiratori and I to go to my room and get acquainted.
So, what do I call you?
What should you call me?
I mean, one day we're going to have the same last name, right? So I can't really call you by your last name forever.
That's true, but...
I'll call you Hikari then.
Okay.
What about you?
I guess I'll call you Kaguya.
It's a little weird, huh?
Yeah. Who knew I'd be step-siblings with a person I admire? I always thought she was well beyond my reach, so I'm so happy.
So you've always played basketball?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I always thought you had excellent form.
I think that's the first time I've ever been complimented like that since I joined high school.
Really? All the girls are saying it.
Really? That's a little embarrassing.
So you've been playing since you were in elementary school?
Yeah, I guess so.
Really? So then we probably have met since elementary school then.
Oh, I don't think so. I wasn't on a team in elementary school and I came back here right before I started high school.
Really? You weren't in some private sports schools out of state, were you?
I can't get a sports recommendation when I haven't even gone to a tournament. I just had to stay at a relative's house out of state.
Oh, I see. You can call me sis too.
Where did that come from?
Feel free to love me.
Seriously, what has gotten into you? I can't do that.
Oh, come on. What are you two talking about? Oh, nothing, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay, well, lunch is ready. Let's go eat.
Afterwards, we all had lunch together, but I had something to do, so I didn't have much time to talk to them. The next morning...
Hikaru!
Kaguya?
You going for a run? Can I go with you?
Huh? Sure.
Thanks. I'll get changed real quick and head down.
She closed the window after leaving me with those words. A few moments later, she came out of the doors.
You go jogging every morning?
Well, more like running.
Ah, that's why you have so much stamina. Nice.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's. We're running together. Maybe I should slow down?
It feels good to run in the morning like this, huh?
Yeah.
You always train like this. I'm sure you'll be first string in no time.
Thanks.
Oh, sure. By the way, is it okay if I ask you something personal?
What is it?
Do you have a girlfriend?
What? But why do you ask?
I need to know what my brother has going on as your sister.
But what? No, of course not.
I see. No worries, though. You'll find one.
What about you?
Huh? Me?
From what I've heard, you and our captain are dating.
Huh? No! That's not true.
Huh? She's seriously denying it?
They're probably just joking around.
I see.
I'm serious. He's asked me out, but I turned him down.
What? Seriously? You two get along so well during practice, though.
That's just 'cause he talks to me. If anything, he gets in the way.
In other words, he likes her, but she doesn't like him back, or is he just following her around? I see.
You're so blind.
Sorry.
Ugh.
Afterwards, she continued being cranky, but I headed to morning practice as usual. So, do you want to hang out after practice later?
I want to practice alone. Sorry.
How about next week?
I have a tournament.
What do you think about them? Well, they seem to get along. Does it look like they're getting along, though? I mean, the captain seems like he's having fun, and Shiratori is smiling, so they're probably having fun, right? I thought so too. Does it not look like Shiratori is troubled? I mean, a little bit. What? Why? Shiratori is nice, so she's smiling with him, but she looks like she's forcing her smile. But you just said they look like they're getting along. Oh, I was just testing you. What? I could tell you're interested in her, so I figured if I taunted you, you'd challenge him or something. What do you want from me? To try? Try what? We're juniors, man. We can't take our time. And that has to do with what? You just figured out that those two aren't that buddy-buddy, right? So, go interrupt them. Do you want me to fight him that badly? You realize that Shiratori might fall into the captain's hands while you're sitting there with your hands in your pants, right? You do realize he's our captain, right? That's not something I need to be worried about. And yet, you're going. This is, to go tell him that our break is over and practice is starting again. We have a game next week. We need his head in the game. Uh-huh. Seriously! Just go already. Hey, Cap, break is almost over. Oh, hey, Akasaka! I'm having a moment. Leave me alone. Coach isn't even here yet. That's not the problem. We have tourneys next week. It's fine, we have Kazuki. Even if we do have Kazuki, if you don't take this serious, we're not gonna gain position. Huh? You're not even second string and you're talking to me like that? Just speaking the truth, basketball isn't that easy. Haha, look at you with that big attitude. Trying to show off in front of the girl.
Stop! Why are you messing with your own teammate?
He's the one that picked a fight with me. He needs to be put in his place.
Stop! I said stop! You're too mean to him.
Huh? Then go out with me.
Huh?
If you'll date me, I'll stop messing with Akasaka.
But...
I knew he was a womanizing prick, but I didn't think he was this low. I guess it was because Kaguya wouldn't open up to him. Miss Shiratori, don't worry. Cap, let's do a quick one-on-one.
Akasaka?
Are you seriously suggesting that you might win against me? Stop joking! I'll stomp your slow ass into the ground. Don't worry, I don't lose to people like you. If I do win, though, you never speak to Miss Shiratori again. Ha ha! Look at your confidence! Fine, let's go, but if I win, you quit from basketball. Okay.
What are you saying? Don't do that.
It's okay.
It's not okay. You have to quit basketball if you lose? I don't want you to do that for me.
Don't worry, I'll win. Trust. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Hikaru.
What's going on? Apparently Hikaru was gonna 1v1 with the Cap. What? There's no way he wins. Cap was pretty darn good when he was in middle school. Not to mention he's playing against the slowest guy on the team. Look how much taller he is. There's no way he's winning. Hikaru is always so calm. What's gotten into him?
If the offense misses, we swap possession. 1st to 5. I'll let you go first for good manners. Thanks. When you're ready.
All right.
First shot! Huh?
Hey, did he just make that 3? It was so quick. He had the shot off before I even noticed.
Damn it! You got lucky! I just let my guard down.
Okay, then heads up.
You better calm down! Come at me! Got you!
Too slow.
What? A juke? He's so fast! How is he cutting so quick? Don't think you're all that!
Is that really Hikaru? What's going on?
Cap caught up from all the way back there, and he's so tall, Hikaru's shot is gonna get
Too easy. Point 2.
a double clutch!
That wasn't a juke. He was going for a layup. How balanced do you have to be to do that? Cap was reaching from behind. How did Hikaru know to react?
Holy cow, Hikaru! Why is he suddenly so good?
It's not like he suddenly got better. He was always fast and good.
Oh, hey, Tendo. Does that mean he was always hiding it during practice?
I mean, it sounds bad, but yeah, he couldn't go 100%. Probably about half what he actually could do.
Why?
His body wouldn't keep up with how fast he was in middle school. So he injured both his knees in the 8th grade.
What? Really? And he's okay pushing that hard now?
He was told by the doctors he was fully healed yesterday. We were practicing on our own from yesterday and he told me then.
Oh, that's why he didn't come home last night. He was with you.
Huh? Come home?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. Anyway, he just healed. Should he be really pushing so hard?
Oh, he's still only going at like 80%. He's a lot faster when he's serious.
Oh, wow. He's fast.
I mean, he was chosen as an all-star in middle school, so...
Really?
Oh, look, the game's about to be over.
There's no way! I can't lose to you!
I'm sorry, but I didn't lose to people who didn't take practice seriously.
Damn it!
I watched how the captain moved and figured I would just dive instead of juke the final point. This is game! What? He's not even 6 foot and he's dunking?
He's got mad hops!
Hikaru won!
Damn! You're incredible, Hikaru!
Kaguya, thank you. You're all better now, huh, Hikari? I'm excited for a tournament. Kazuki, it's hard to keep you waiting. Seriously, I was excited that you were coming back, so I joined this school instead of my first division school.
I was always surprised why someone as good as Tendo would come to this school. Now it makes sense. We have 2 aces now. We can win the nationals.
Oh, he's not an ace. He's a command center.
Uh-huh.
Hikari is good with teamwork and not solo, so if you think about it, that game was a pretty bad example of his skill. What the hell are you, Hikaru? You're hacking, aren't you?
Hang on! One more round! That was your offense, so now I'm gonna go on offense!
What? You said you gave it to me.
That wasn't a real game! If I just seriously play...
We played one more game. I, of course, stopped his offense and immediately scored 5 points, ending the game. The captain was pretty quiet after that.
You're incredible today, Hikaru.
Yeah, just normal.
Everyone was surprised. The girls wouldn't stop talking about you.
That's a little embarrassing.
By the way, you said you didn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Do you want a girlfriend?
I mean, yeah, but...
Can I nominate myself?
What?
I like you. You're kind and you're so good at basketball. How can I not fall for you? Please?
Of course. I've always liked you.
Really? We like each other then.
I guess so.
Let's be together as lovers from now on.
Oh, okay. Let's do it, Miss Kaguya. And that's how I started dating my sister. There are probably a lot of problems, but I will do what I can to make her happy. And because I was able to make her mine, I was extra motivated during the tourneys. We had won a spot in the internationals.
Here, Ida-kun, the ball.
The one who handed me the soccer ball was the most beautiful girl in school, and our club's idol, Shiragiku Fumiki-san. She's 1 year older than I, Tomoku Ieda. And she became a sophomore a few days ago. Thank you.
Good luck with practice.
Yes! I'm a substitute, but I'm practicing hard every day. I want to become a starter one day and be recognized by Fumiki-san. If anything, I wanted to go out with her. But... wait, where's Fumiki-san today? Oh, I heard she's off today. As usual. I see. Fumiki-san sometimes misses club activities like this. Rumor has it that she might be on a date with her boyfriend. She's so cute that it would be no surprise if she did have a boyfriend. But there's no proof. So, I was thinking of confessing my feelings to her someday. One day?
Hey, you know what? Miyu, who's in the next class, told me that she talked to the love counseling club and got to go out with Inamori in the A class. What? No way! Inamori, the handsome ace in the basketball team? That's right! Isn't that amazing? That's amazing! Isn't the love counseling club on the 3rd classroom on the 3rd floor of the 3rd school building? And when you write your name in classroom and put it in the box, you hear from them later, right?
What kind of creepy story is that? Does something like that really exist?
Yeah, it's popular, so it's hard to get in touch with them, but when they do, they give you relationship advice. And there's a high probability of getting into a relationship.
That's too good to be true. If I could date someone so easily like that, I wouldn't have any trouble at all. That's what I thought. The 3rd classroom is here, right? I visited the 3rd floor of the 3rd school building during lunch break. Okay, no one saw me. I'm clutching straws here. I figured if there was any hope at all, I should cling to it. Is it really okay to just leave it like this? Despite it being an empty classroom? I entered the classroom because it was unlocked and found a box on the podium that said, addressed to the Love Counseling Club. And I unintentionally chuckled. Let's just put this in before anyone sees me. I put the paper in the box and quickly left the classroom. And then...
Wait, Ida-kun?
What? Fumiki-san! What are you doing here?
That goes to you too. Did you have something to do in this classroom?
No! My friends actually tricked me. I was told I would see something good in here, but all I saw was a strange box.
Huh? Really?
Yes! What about you, Senpai? What? What other reason would there be? Students wouldn't come to a place like this because they have no reason to be here. And yet, Fumuki-san came here, which means she's here for relationship advice. Damn! Fumiki-san likes someone. Could it be? The captain? That handsome captain? No. It could also be the genius game maker, Hachi-sen, who's the ace of the team in his sophomore year. He's really handsome, so he gets asked out by girls from other schools.
Bye, Ida-kun.
Oh, Muki-san!
There's not much time left for lunch, so get back to class.
She left after saying that. I thought you had something to do in this classroom. I was returning to the classroom with that question in mind. The next day. Wait, a letter? From who? I opened the shoebox and found a letter inside. Could it be a love letter? What's the sender's name? Nothing. Who could it be from? So I opened the letter.
Please come to the 4th classroom on the 4th floor of the 4th school building at lunchtime today.
Is this from the Love Counseling Club? Why are they arranging such ominous numbers? It's kinda scary. While I'm happy to hear back from them, I'm second-guessing my decision to go because of the ominous numbers lined up. But I can't let this chance pass me by. Who cares about such ominous numbers if I could get into a relationship? You're a man, just go for it. That's what I thought. Lunch break. I visited the 4th classroom on the 4th floor of the 4th school building. What's with this dark classroom? How spooky. They even changed the curtains in the classroom. Am I in the occult research club instead of the love counseling club?
Class and name, please.
Whoa! You scared me. I thought you were just a statue.
Class and name, please.
Oh, yes. I'm Tomoki Eda. 2nd year, Class D.
Then, please have a seat.
Despite looking so shady, this person was very polite. It's hard to tell through the mask, but is this voice female? Who in the world would dress so suspiciously?
First of all, you're not allowed to disclose any information about the Love Counseling Club.
How come?
There are a lot of people who want to talk to us. If people find out who we are, they will come to us, which that will hinder our activities.
I see. That's tough. What happens if I break it?
I'm sure something will happen that will make you regret it.
What?
We begin by gathering a lot of information, including a background check on our client. We find out what kind of student he or she is, who he or she is interested in, and if he or she has any bad behavior. Doing so, we usually get 1 or 2 embarrassing pieces of information.
Isn't this an awful thing to be doing?
We have no choice. We are trying to make relationships work.
But I just submitted the request yesterday. How can you gather my information so quickly?
I have no need to look into yours.
What?
Nothing. Would you like me to tell you about your information and who you like if you don't believe me?
Yes.
You graduated from Yuki Junior High School, which is a famous school for their strong soccer team. In your first year of high school, you were a promising striker. However, in the summer of your freshman year, you missed a shot with a decisive chance to tie the game and added time to the semifinals of the prefectural tournament in which you were a starter. The game went to penalty kicks, but you missed again and the team lost. You lost confidence and fell into a slump. Although you were one of the best players on the team during practice, you became a substitute since you couldn't get results in the crucial games. Am I correct?
You know too much! How do you know so much? Yes.
And the person you like,
What? Why are you shutting up?
Do you really want to hear?
What do you mean?
I mean, isn't it embarrassing to be told who you like?
Why are they getting so flustered all of a sudden? Well, yes.
Right.
But I'm going to confide in you anyway. Ah, I see. So, that's how it is.
What is?
You don't really know who I like, do you? That's why you're trying to play it off, right?
No, please don't take me for a fool.
But you can't tell me?
I can tell you. Fushiku, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
It's Fumiki Shiragiku, right?
That's right. So, you really know.
See? I'm embarrassed. That's why I didn't want to tell you. So, what are you concerned with?
I want to go out with Fumuki-san. Wait, what's wrong? Are you okay?
It's your fault.
I didn't do anything!
It's nothing. Please just ask her out. Then everything will work out.
That's it? What happened to the love counseling?
No need. Just go ahead and ask her out right now.
That's impossible! She's the most popular and beautiful girl in the school! She's like an idol for our club! She's so cute! If I ask her out and get rejected right away... Wait, what happened?
Because you're being relentless!
Are you sure you're okay? You should get checked out.
I am in the worst rage of my life right now!
How come?
Then, when will you ask her out?
When I become someone she can recognize?
No, you aren't being specific enough. If you keep talking like that, then you will never ask her out!
What?
Please set a more concrete goal!
Then, if I win the high school championship?
Hida-kun, you have no intentions of asking her out, do you? It may not be impossible, but that's too unrealistic!
But I have to become this much of a man.
You're putting them on a pedestal! I think it would be enough if you could just become a starter!
I guess she didn't like what I said so much that she stopped using honorifics. I mean, she's coming on way too strong. But she's a really attractive person, so I don't want to set my sights so low. I'm afraid that even if I ask her out, she won't be interested in me.
Oh, you're such a pain! Just ask her out!
I told you. I can't do that. All right, I'll take the middle ground and do it after I become a starter and win the prefectural tournament?
Are you really going to ask her out if you win the prefectural tournament?
Yes, of course.
If you don't, I'll tell everyone about your embarrassing secret.
Wait, what secret are you talking about?
That time during training camp when you went to the warehouse to get some sports drink powder for the manager and spilled it all over your head.
What? Only Fubuki-san and the coach know about that! I can't believe you know about that! But that must mean the coach told! The kind Fubuki-san would never go around telling people!
Anyway, you must become a regular and participate in the prefectural tournament as soon as possible! And win, so you can confess your feelings for her!
Okay, I'll do my best. After that, I thanked her and returned to the classroom. After school.
Tomoki-kun?
Yes? What is it? Wait, Tomoki-kun?
Yeah, I was thinking of calling you that starting today. Is that okay?
I don't mind. I'm so happy to have Fubuki-san call me by my first name!
You can call me Shiragiku too.
Well then, Shiragi-kun-san,
Yeah?
why are we getting so close to each other all of a sudden? Did someone from the Love Counseling Club do something?
Speaking of which, Tomoki-kun will be on a different training menu from today.
What? Why all of a sudden?
I talked about it with the coaches, and you're known for your technique, right? You just haven't been able to put it to apply that, so I thought it would be better to let the experience of success soak into your body instead of just regular practice. So, until the friendly game this weekend, you're going to practice scoring goals after getting past the defender.
Isn't that too sudden?
We don't have much time before the regional tournament, and Tomoki's return is essential if we want to go to the high school championships. That's why the coaches agreed to this practice.
Was this practice your idea, Shiragiku-san?
I just think it would be a shame for Tomoki-kun not to make a comeback. I just told them it would be better for you to practice overcoming the trauma. Then the coaches agreed and came up with this practice.
Are you serious? It's okay. To be honest, we can't win the prefecture with our captain as our only striker. We need you to break down the tight defense of Tendo Gakuen, the defending prefectural champions. Hachi-sen.
Please, Tomoki-kun, put your trust in us so we can win. And then, let's win the prefectural tournament.
Shiragiku-san. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Thank you, Tomoki-kun.
And so I decided to do the special practice. We didn't have much time before the friendly game, but I'll do my best. Although, my teammates were frustrated since Shiragiku-san was holding my hand. The days that followed,
Go for it, Tomoki-kun!
I continued practicing shooting past defenders, cheered on by Shiragiku-san. From the end of the warm-up at the start of practice, all the way to the cool-down before the end of practice. And then, Ada! Run! I was given a starting spot in the friendly game over the weekend, which created a decisive opportunity for me. My future was on the line, whether I make or break it here.
Tomoki-kun, remember the practice and give it your all!
I'm gonna score! I receive a tough pass and face the opposing defender as Shiragiku-san cheers me on. This is a situation I've been practicing for the past few days. I intentionally look at the captain, which causes the defender to look at the captain in anticipation of a pass. In that moment, I dribble in. Yes! I'm through! Not so fast! I'm not gonna let you shoot! I'm not gonna lose! I shot while colliding with the defender, and the ball goes past the goalie's hands and into the net. Yes!
Yes! Tomoki-kun's back!
Shiragiku-san was very happy when I scored. To be honest, my heart was pounding when I saw that. We ended up winning the friendly game, 3-1, with me scoring 2 goals in the second half. After scoring a hat trick, I was recognized by everyone and became a starter. After that, we won the district tournament and went on to win the prefectural tournament. There were some close games, and the final was tied until additional time. And then, oddly enough, I had the same decisive chance from when I was a freshman. But unlike a year ago, I was able to score this time. That's how we won the championship.
Congratulations on the win. That was an amazing performance.
Shiragiku-san. No. It's all thanks to you.
That's not true. It's all thanks to your hard work, Tomoki-kun.
I was able to overcome my slump thanks to Shiragiku-san's help in talking to the coaches. Thank you so much.
I don't need to be thanked. Rather than that, don't you have anything else to say?
Oh, yes, there is. To be honest, I think we should probably talk about this somewhere else. Let me say it now so I won't be embarrassed.
Of course. I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Maybe she got the message from the Love Counseling Club. I wondered that based on Shiragiko's reaction, but she didn't seem to mind, so I decided to continue. I like you for your cheerfulness and smile, Shiragiku-san. Please, go out with me.
Yes, of course. I like you too, Tomoki-kun.
Really?
Yeah, I've liked you since you were a freshman. Because you looked so happy and cool playing soccer. That's why it was so hard for me to see you in pain after you hit your slump. I'm so glad to see you back on the pitch like this.
Shiragiko-san!
Thanks for asking me out. I've been dreaming of this day, so I'm really happy.
It's like you knew I was gonna ask you out!
I did. Since I'm the one you asked for relationship advice.
Oh, really? Wait, what? Shiragiko-san! You were in the love counseling club?
That club has been passed down from generation to generation. The older students approach the girl who seems promising. So I've been in the club since the second half of my sophomore year.
That's a shocking fact.
I was surprised when you came too, and you were so smitten with me.
I'm so embarrassed. I want to dig myself a hole.
Too bad. I won't let you run. Since you were so smitten, you'd better take care of me, okay?
Yes, of course. I'm looking forward to it, Shiragiku-san.
Yeah, me too, Tamaki-kun.
That's how we came to be together. But you guys stop asking each other out and flirting in a place like this just because you won. Get to cleaning up! The coach got really mad. But to be honest, I didn't care about the fact that the coach was angry, since I was so happy.
Do you understand the meaning of no work, no pay, Katsuyama?
Sorry, sir. This is how I was always treated as a useless guy at work. However, one day when I helped out a girl on a full train,
Give it another half year and I'll graduate. Will you date me?
she asked me out and I became a CEO with a salary of over $1 million a year. Let's go back a little bit to figure out why this happened. No contracts yesterday. My name is Yudai Katsuyama. I'm 23 years old. I work at a sales company, and realistically, I wanted to work with my computer skills, but my boss wanted me to work with outside sales, so I work with outside sales. Realistically, I don't like working with people. It sucks, and I want to quit. But... Huh? A high schooler? It wasn't that rare to see a brunette high schooler chilling at the train station. The only reason I was surprised was that she was pushing a baby cart. They must be distant relatives or something. This route is pretty busy. Is she gonna be okay? Once the train got to the station, she pushed the baby car into the train very carefully. She looked like she was easy and her face was cute. There was a sleeping baby and she pushed the baby car very carefully, but she seemed uneasy in the train. She slowly moved towards the handicap seats, but then a bunch of high schoolers sat there first. They were all focused on talking to each other and they didn't realize that the girl was pushing the baby cart. In the full train, a middle-aged office worker ran into the baby cart and...
Oh no.
it woke up.
It's okay, Miki. It's okay. It's okay. Just be a little quiet, okay?
Ahem.
Sorry.
The people on the train were upset with her fumbling around for what to do with the baby. I couldn't resist anymore. You guys, can you let her sit there?
Oh, go ahead. We're getting off soon anyway. You and your wife sit there.
Oh, they're great kids. But did they just say wife? Something fell off, but whatever. Here, go ahead and sit there. Let me help you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, don't mention it. Those male high school students helped us to calm the situation down.
Oh, you really saved me. Thank you.
Oh, don't worry about it. Seriously. She's still whining though, huh?
What do I do?
Oh, yeah. I pulled out my phone and opened up YouTube. When you showed this video, baby stopped crying apparently.
Wow, she looks happy.
Phew, we're okay for now.
Thank you, sir.
Huh? Oh, this was kind of interesting. I've never been thanked this honestly for a long time. Her bright smile and beautiful gaze healed me a little. We made it to the station. She was gonna get off at the same station, so we got off together.
You really saved me. Thank you so much.
Don't mention it. So where you headed?
I'm heading to Cannon Hospital.
Oh, that's really close to my office. I'm gonna go get a cab, so if you wanna come, you can come with me. It's honestly the opposite direction, but I gotta see this through.
Seriously? You'd be okay with that?
Yeah, let's go.
This girl's name is Miki, and she's my sister's kid. My sister is in the hospital at Cannon, and her husband is a doctor there. I was supposed to take her when her husband, who works nights, was going to be done, but he had an emergency patient. No one could take Miki to her 6-month checkup.
Ah, so you had to take her, huh?
Yeah, because I live in their house.
Live in their house? She must not be living with her parents. So is your sister okay?
Yeah, she just has a little fever, but she should be fine.
I see.
I didn't realize that taking a baby on the train was that difficult.
You're really amazing, though. Doing this while having school.
Oh?
She seems kind of wild, but she seems like a good kid. And her face when she's embarrassed looks kind of cute, too. That's when the taxi arrived at Cannon Hospital.
Thank you so much. Oh, my name is Sakaya Tomioka. What's your name?
My name is Yudai Katsuyama.
I want to thank you later, so can I have your contact info?
You don't need to worry about that.
But
A kid shouldn't be worrying about how to thank an adult.
I'm 18, I'm legal.
Oh yeah, the laws have changed, but she's still a high schooler. Sayaka, sorry!
Oh, Mr. Hiroto.
I saw you from the window. And who is this?
Oh, he helped me on the train and helped me to this point.
Oh, my name is Katsuyama. Thank you very much, Mr. Katsuyama. You brought Miki and Sayaka all this way. Oh, don't mention it. It was just sheer luck, so don't worry. This must be Miki's father. He's good looking and a doctor and kind. He's nothing like me. Afterwards, Sayaka's uncle, Kimijima Hiroto, wanted to thank me as well, but I really didn't do anything amazing, so I said it was fine. I left, saying I had work to do, and eventually...
You're late. Do you think you're irreplaceable?
Sorry. My boss didn't really ask me why I was late, but he told me that I had to work extra hard since I was late. I was just glad that I was able to help someone else at all. A few days later, I was still running around doing sales. Explaining my job a little, I basically just did what I could to make sales easier for the real salespeople. A company will release a product and we will turn around and sell things for them instead. The internal sales will use the internet or phones, but I just had to run around like a chicken with its head cut off. And this is pretty normal, but...
I don't need it. Go somewhere else.
I'm sorry for taking your time. People would often just turn me away like I was some kind of nuisance. There was also a pretty tough standard that we had to reach, and the people who had bad sales records were treated as useless. In other words, it was me. I had no motivation recently. However, I was able to find a job here, and I didn't want to just quit. I didn't think that any company would be willing to hire me after I quit within the year. I was sitting on the park bench thinking when...
Oh, hey, Mr. Katsuyama.
Huh? Sayaka? I stumbled into Sayaka. She was next to what seemed to be her sister pushing Miki along in a stroller.
Hey, sis, this is that person that saved Miki and I before.
Ah, this gentleman. My name is Kimijima Chizuru. Thank you for helping out my sister and daughter.
Oh, it's quite alright. Huh, they're so pretty.
You didn't tell me your contact info. I was looking around for you in the train station.
Really? But I said you don't have to worry about repaying me.
No, I wanted to see you.
I see. Huh?
What? Oh, that was,
Sayaka, calm down.
I just wanted to talk to you more.
Huh? It took some time, but I started talking to Miss Chizuru alone.
Thank you for the other day.
Don't worry, congratulations on getting out of the hospital.
Thank you. Anyway, I've never seen Sakaya so happy to be with someone other than Miki.
Huh? She isn't normally like that?
Yeah, after we lost our parents in the accident.
I see. I listened to what happened a little bit after that. After Sayaka started middle school, apparently her parents had passed. The sisters who had been left behind worked hard to save each other. Chizuru had met Mr. Kimijima 3 years ago and got him married a year ago.
Sakaya went into high school and started dyeing her hair and getting piercings. I thought maybe it was because I was making her sad. My husband, Hiroto, thinks of her as his real sister. He welcomed her into our home, but Sakaya seemed uncomfortable. I didn't feel right about being the only person who was happy.
I see. That's why she said that.
I guess it's a thank you for letting me stay at their house.
It all made sense, and I was feeling a lot of things. Miss Kimijima and Chizuru are both incredibly kind, but I think they might be trying too hard for Sayaka, which is making her try even harder for them. She probably feels like she's getting in the way of their happy life.
But when I was admitted to the hospital, I was glad she said she wanted to take care of Miki on her own. She looks easy, but she's always been a kind soul.
I see. She really is a kind girl, huh? I'm sure she's dressing and acting that way to pretend to be all grown up.
What did you guys talk about? Oh, was it about me?
Yeah, about how you're a kind person.
Huh? What? No!
No, I think you're a kind girl that can take care of a lot of people. just like how you looked after Miki.
You're praising me a little too much.
You're a good kid.
Stop treating me like a child!
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Ugh. But if you want to treat me like a kid, you should tell me your contact info.
Huh? Contact info?
I have a lot I want to talk to you about for help. Unless you have a girlfriend or something.
No, I don't have a girlfriend. You okay with it?
Of course I'd be okay with you too.
Okay, then let's trade information.
Yay!
She's still a high schooler, but I guess if it's just hearing her out. I message Sayaka every once in a while and started keeping in touch with her. On the weekends, I would hang out with her. If she had something she wanted to talk about, I would help her out. I was just hanging out. If that helped her release some stress, I was okay with it. I had fun when I was with her too, but I had a problem.
Hey, you're 23, right?
Yeah, why?
5 years older. Doable.
I'm an old man from a high schooler's standpoint.
No, not at all. You're totally within acceptable limits. In half a year, I'll graduate. Will you go out with me?
You haven't even decided on what you're gonna do after high school, right?
I'm going to be your wife.
I'm not worth being your husband. I get treated like trash at work because my sales are so bad. I don't know how long I can keep this up either.
Why don't you just quit then? You should just tell them no since they don't appreciate you.
I can't just quit that easily. No one knows what'll happen in the future, so it's worrisome. You're worried about what you're gonna do out of high school too, right?
Yeah, but I do want to be your wife. That's the truth.
Thanks.
But I have almost figured out what I want to do on my own. After watching after Miki, I might want to be a kindergarten teacher or something. Oh, I guess I'm not fitting though, huh? Considering I'm like this.
I don't think so. I think you're perfect since you're so kind.
Really?
Yeah, I'll cheer for you no matter what you do.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
Huh? Did I say something funny?
You're just too kind that I can't help but fall for you.
What's wrong?
I've never said this before, but I'm about to implode.
You're gonna make me blush. She really liked me and I was starting to like her too. But I have to start thinking about what I'm gonna do too. She told me I should quit this job, but I'm still worried to leave. I'm worried about her too. I don't know what would happen if I didn't have a job.
I'm gonna cheer for you too. No matter what happens, I'll love you. So keep doing what you want to do.
After I was pushed, I went home and thought about it for a few days. Then...
Huh? You're quitting?
Yeah, I thought about doing what I wanted to do. A few days later, I ended up turning in my resignation letters. He laughed at me, but I felt good about it. I quietly did my job in the 3 months until I quit. Then I started my own company immediately. I wanted to sell things online. I enjoyed clothing and other goods, so I was interested in marketing. I didn't want to just sell whatever, but I wanted to brand myself. I used my sales knowledge to my advantage.
Here you go, coffee.
Thanks. At first, it didn't go well, but Sayaka helped me out and it all changed. I started listening to their opinions and targeting certain demographics. Then I started selling things quickly and I was making bank.
It's insane. It's like it's flying off the shelves, huh?
It's because you and your friends' opinions. There's no way that an old fart like me could have any idea what teenagers want.
I'm glad I could help. Also, I was able to get into tech school.
Whoa, congrats!
I'm going to be a kindergarten teacher.
This is how we pushed each other forward. And then Sayaka was gonna graduate. She was gonna start technical school from spring. I decided I would tell her how I felt. Congratulations on graduating, Sayaka.
Thanks, Yudai.
So there's one thing I want to ask. I didn't really tell you how I felt, but I really do like you. I liked you from the second I saw you, but you're in high school, so would it be okay if you stayed by my side? Why are you crying?
Because I'm so happy.
I didn't realize you'd be that happy.
I thought you thought of me as a kid, and I'd have to wait for a while.
No, I'm sorry for treating you like a child. You were always more mature than I was. I'm sorry for always acting better than you. If you'd like...
Of course I would like to.
Whoa, we're still in your school?
I love you. I'm going to be with you forever.
Yeah, let's go out. This is how we started going out. 2 years later, I was 25 and she was 20.
CEO Yudai, congrats on your company.
Calm down, you're gonna embarrass me. I was just a private business owner at first, but I opened up my company and went public. There weren't many employees, but we were gonna open up a store in town soon.
So, what kind of company are you running?
You said congrats without even knowing about that? Whatever. You're gonna be a kindergarten teacher soon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so nervous, but I'm excited.
I have a little present for you.
Huh? What did you get me?
I don't know if you'll like it, but
Ah, it's a cute apron, isn't it?
I don't know about that. It might not be as practical.
What is it? Some kind of watch or something?
I gave her something that would make her cry, but she said yes immediately. We're gonna help each other out going forward.
Today's the start of my dream job as a manager. I, Kazutoshi Akutagawa, will start working as a manager at an entertainment agency today. 2 months ago, I was originally working as a salesman for another company. And that day, I was visiting a client company that I've always been a part of. And I was leaving after finalizing a contract for a new product.
You must be Akutagawa-san. May I have a moment of your time?
You are the great actress Kagaya Minagishi-san! I was approached by an actress I've loved since I was a child.
I'm already retired, so I don't think I should be called a great actress.
I'm sorry, but it's an honor to meet you. I've heard rumors that you're the president of this company, but I never thought I'd get to meet you.
I'm glad you're pleased. So, do you have some time to spare?
Yes, of course. I was taken directly to an empty reception room.
I've heard a lot about you from my subordinates. Not only do you explain things clearly and to the point, you also understand exactly what we are looking for and only bring in products that are mutually beneficial.
No. Thank you for the compliments. It's an honor.
With that said, I have a consultation for you, Akutagawa-san.
Yes? What is it?
Are you interested in the entertainment industry?
What? Yes! Of course I am!
I actually manage an entertainment agency. Would you be interested in being a manager there? I was thinking of having you manage a very pretty girl.
If you talk to me like that, it makes it seem like you would take it on with an ulterior motive.
I will pay you decently. In exchange, you might have to work with the minimum amount of days off within regulations of the law.
That's a scary thing to say so casually. But being a manager in the entertainment industry has been a dream of mine since I was a kid. Okay, I will accept your offer.
I knew you would say so, Akutagawa-san. It's a good trait to be able to make decisions quickly. Let me talk to you about the details later.
Oh, this reaction. She must have known that I like the entertainment industry. Come to think of it, I've been asked this question by the person in charge of this company. I'm pretty sure it was President Minagishi who asked me. But I was invited by someone whom I was a big fan of. Of course I would accept. And so, that's how I got my new job.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Akutagawa-kun.
President. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I've changed the way I address and talk to you because of my position, but I hope you'll forgive me.
Yes, it's all right.
I've already called the girl who I want you to manage. She's a little bit difficult, but please don't give up on her.
What does that mean? You're saying that now?
Anyway, please come inside. Oh, Mom, you're late.
There was a girl in the room who was giving off such a harsh vibe. I could tell at first glance that she was a cool kid. I know. It's the boss's daughter. Arisa Minagishi, a former child prodigy. She retired one day before junior high school, and she came back as a model after high school. But she's famous for being very self-centered. Does this mean that...
Now, as you probably know, this is my daughter, Arisa. Starting today, I want you to be her manager.
I knew it! What a girl she's pushing onto me!
What? So this guy with the face that looks like he could be anywhere is the new manager? That's right. Change.
Wait a minute!
Sorry, I'm into handsome guys.
Even if you tell me that now.
But the last time I gave you a good-looking manager, you said you didn't like him because he seemed to have an ulterior motive. I hate guys with ulterior motives. And you didn't like the guy before that because you said he seemed too uptight. He was no good. He didn't look very accommodating.
How self-centered of her. After that, Arisa-chan's selfish comments continued, and I was getting fed up. She's only a senior in high school. Anyway, can you tell me your schedule? It would be better to ask your former manager, but he seems to be busy.
Why are you talking to me like that?
What?
Use honorifics. I'm an important person, you know.
It's been a while since I've seen such a brat. Excuse me. So, what's the schedule like?
There isn't one.
What?
I don't have any upcoming work.
You have no plans? Does that mean you don't have any work?
Don't get me wrong. I'm the one turning it down. I don't want work that exposes my skin. I don't like it when they make me do weird jobs, so I pick it myself.
Hinigishi-san, that's enough!
What?
Of course there are jobs that you don't want to take on, but what are you doing turning them all down? Stop being so picky!
You have a temper despite your looks.
If you keep talking nonsense, I'll get angry too. I'm here to do my job as a manager. Your mother invited me to quit my previous company to come here. I'm not here to deal with such a selfish and delusional girl.
What do you mean, delusional?
You've got it all wrong. You're not the one who's important. It's your mother. And yet you use your mother's influence as a shield to do whatever you want. Don't you have anything to be ashamed of?
I used to be called a child prodigy.
You're not an actress now. You're a model. You're judged by your current popularity. If you were popular as a child actress in the past, but not at the moment, what's the point? You're just clinging to your past glory.
What are you talking about? You just became a manager today. And you're lecturing me like a big shot.
I have an obligation to make you a popular model. You can't keep turning your back on reality.
I hate you!
That's fine by me. But if you keep this up, there'll be no place for you in the entertainment industry.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, I do. I can tell by the way your popularity is declining. And what are you gonna do when your mother leaves the entertainment business? No one is gonna stand up for you.
But...
Let's make sure you change yourself while you still have your mother's influence. You're blessed with your mother's good looks, Arisa-chan. If you just change your attitude, you'll be popular again.
Really?
Oh, that's an unexpected response. Of course it's true. That's why I'm here.
But how can an inexperienced newcomer...
Hey! We were just about to make up. Don't mention that!
I'm sorry.
Being inexperienced doesn't matter. I'll make sure I make you popular.
Okay, if you say that much, I'll follow your lead.
She's not a bad listener after all. It's my job to make this girl popular. I'll do my best. After that, I drilled some manners into Arisa-chan. Greetings are important in everything. I made Arisa-chan practice greetings so that she could do it properly. And after that, I taught her how to be considerate. While teaching her, I was also being taught about managerial duties from the president. The other managers were not available, so I was given direct instructions on how to get contacts. Then a few days passed, and I went to Endo-san, the producer with whom I made an appointment by phone. So, I was wondering if you could use our Arisa for the show. Arisa-chan, huh? Well, I've watched her ever since she was a little girl, so I'm very attached to her, but I'm afraid the directors won't like the idea of using her. Please do something about that! She's not disrespectful like she used to be! I don't think she can change that easily. Please, don't worry. I'll take responsibility if anything happens. Besides, please, look here! Many people on social media are saying they want to see Arisa on TV again. I think her casting will lead to higher ratings. Why are you that passionate? The agency wouldn't get mad at you, even if you couldn't get her a job, would they? Because I became Arisa's manager. Her life will change drastically, depending on me as her manager. So I'll do the best that I can. I see. I want you to tell me one more thing. Why did you come to a TV station and not a magazine to sell her? She's a model now, right? And if that's the case, she should be pitched to magazines and not TV. As you can see from that paper, it seems that most of the people who want to see her are males. And the target audience for her looks like it would be mostly young to middle-aged males. And therefore, it would be more effective to have her on TV than to have her as a model in a magazine. Fortunately, she has the advantage of being a famous child prodigy. I see. Was that all? What do you mean by that? Isn't there another reason why you went through the trouble of using President Minagishi to contact me directly? I asked the president which producer cared most about Arisa when she was a child actress, and she referred me to you. I knew it. Huh. All right. I'll give you one chance. Really? Yeah. I felt your passion to change Arisa for the better. However, as I've said before, it's just once. If Arisa is rude to the other co-stars or the staff, I won't use her again. That goes with not being useful for the show as well. Is that okay with you? Yes, thank you! No problem. But more importantly, I want you to take care of Arisa. Yes! I went back to the office in high spirits after successfully closing the deal. And on the day of Arisa-chan's appearance on the show. Arisa-chan, you look pale. Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's been too long since I appeared on TV, so I'm just a little nervous.
I see. Oh no. I thought she was used to it since she appeared on TV a lot as a child actress. But I guess it's been too long. Be polite and don't use rude language. As long as you're careful with that, you'll be fine. Don't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
You'll just be watching and commenting on all sorts of funny and heartwarming videos today, so it should be easier than a normal talk show. I'll support you as much as I can, so just have fun. I did my best to encourage Arisa-chan and help her relax. Then, when we got to the TV station...
Good morning! I'm Arisa Minagishi. I look forward to working with you today!
Arisa-chan greeted the staff cheerfully, and everyone was surprised. They all seemed stirred up.
I knew it. Everyone's weirded out because I'm not used to doing this.
No, that's not true. I think they're just surprised because you're being polite. Aren't you cheerful? Oh, Endo-san. Good morning. Good morning, Akutagawa-san. And Arisa.
Endo-san, good morning. I apologize for my behavior on that occasion.
Is that when I approached you because you were feeling down after a fight with the staff, and you said, I don't want to be bothered by you, old man? Arisa-chan, how can you be so rude to the producer?
I'm sorry.
You really have become so polite. Amazing stuff, Atokugawa-san. As expected of someone who was co-signed by President Minagishi. I would appreciate it if you could put that kind of talk aside for the next time and tease Arisa-chan in moderation. Oh, sorry. I'll have the staff take you backstage so you can relax until it's your turn. Then we were escorted into the dressing room. We made our way around to talk to staff and to greet the other co-stars. The people who originally knew her were surprised by Arisa-chan's change. But they were happy to see her, so I was glad. I guess everyone's a professional here. And when the recording started...
Oh, that cat is so cute!
Arisa-chan's nerves were eased as the image of the cute cat appeared on the monitor. She was rather excited, which made her cute. It was a relief that she was able to perform well after that.
Thank you very much for today!
Arisa-chan was able to properly greet the staff and the co-stars when recording was over. She thanked Endo-san for giving her the job. No problem. The recording went well. It feels like you're changing for the better, too. Your smile today was cute, Arisa. I know, right? I think she has a very cute and charming smile.
Manager?
Good for you, Arisa. Akutagawa-san has a huge crush on you. I never said that!
Yes. Please stop joking around.
No. The enthusiasm this guy when he came to pitch for you was amazing. I thought he was in love. But please, don't be ridiculous. Of course not. What? Is that so? That's what it looked like to me. Please don't say that! If people find out that Arisa has a man in her life, it will ruin her image and popularity! It's fine. No one's taking it seriously. But still, just in case. Sorry. I'll make it up to you next time. Wait, what does that mean? Yeah, I'm thinking of asking her to be on my next show. Not as a guest this time, but as a semi-regular. No. Depending on how popular Arisa is this time, I'll consider making her a regular. Really? Yeah. That's how good Arisa was this time, including her attitude towards the staff. Thank you!
Thank you!
No problem. Arisa met and exceeded our expectations. Well, if you want to thank me, just do your best to get good ratings next time, too. Endo-san said that and left. It felt like it had been a while since I've seen such a cool adult.
Manager! That Endo-san approved of me! Endo-san, who's famous for being a devilish, uncompromising performer basher, gave me his approval!
Hey, Arisa! I can hear you! I didn't know he was known for that. But I think I understand. Arisa-chan, how could you stand up to someone like that in the past?
Come here for a second.
What? Arisa-chan? I was taken straight into the dressing room. Was it something you don't want other people to hear?
Yeah, well, I don't mind if they hear about how I confronted Endo-san, but I just wanted the manager to know everything about me.
Oh, I see. Thanks. I don't know why Arisa-chan stopped pursuing an acting career. There must have been a reason, so I didn't want to get into it. But I've been curious about it, so I'm glad she's telling me.
I loved acting back when I was a child actress. It felt like I was experiencing a bunch of different lives by playing different roles.
That's why she was so good at immersing herself in the role.
But as I continued acting, one day I didn't know who I was anymore.
Huh? What do you mean?
It felt like it wasn't me. My memories of Arisa Minagishi faded away, and the memories of the roles I played grew stronger.
You mean you were stuck in the role?
Yeah, it was scary, so I couldn't act anymore.
That's why she retired from the business. They protected Arisa-chan by making sure she didn't have to act anymore.
But, you know, I still wanted to be in the entertainment business, because it's the industry my mom was in. So I started modeling when I was in high school. But one day I heard the staff making fun of me for quitting the entertainment business, saying things like I ran away but came back with my mother's influence, or that I was going to run away again because it wouldn't work out, like my mother who quit acting to run a business.
I see. So that's why you've been cold to everyone around you.
Because I was frustrated. They made fun of me, but even made fun of my mom.
Is that why you got into a fight and rebelled when Endo-san approached you?
Yeah.
I see. But if you're frustrated, you have to show them back with your results. I'm sure you already know that, but you'll be doing yourself a disservice by behaving so recklessly. Arisa-chan, you have the talent. Let's rise to the top and look back at those who made fun of you.
Yeah. But I'm stupid, so I might go off the rails again. So, will you stay by my side to prevent that from happening?
Oh, yeah, of course. I am your manager after all.
Will you support me for the rest of my life?
Of course. Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
I like you, manager.
What? Why? You were so against me back then.
I was really angry when you scolded me at first, but you take me seriously and you care. You taught me manners and listened to me kindly at times. That's why I like you. So, when I get to the top, please marry me.
Arisa-chan. Yeah, you're right. If you achieve that goal, let's get married.
Really?
Of course. I'm glad because I thought you were cute too, Arisa-chan.
Thanks, manager. I like you.
Wait, Arisa-chan? Shh! Don't be so loud. I don't want other people to hear. After that, we checked the aisle, and fortunately, no one heard our conversation. Feeling relieved, we prepared to go, thanked the staff, and went home. The days that followed were busy. Sure enough, Arisa-chan's smile on that show got people talking, and she quickly became popular again. Apparently, Arisa-chan's smile, which she had never shown before, had a great effect. She's not only become busy with TV shows, but also with modeling jobs. I continued to support her, and 2 years later, Arisa-chan and I had our wedding.
Hey, Naruto. Doing nothing again, Manager? My name is Kazuki Naruto. One day, my manager called me out as I was skimming through some documents. Aren't you the lucky one? Every day you come here, you get paid for doing absolutely nothing. Lazy fool. Care to remind me why you still work here? I do want to work. It's just no one will give me something to do nowadays. Would you like me to help with something? Oh no, I could never leave it in your hands. Why don't you go and clean the storage room? Alright, I'll do that. There's Naruto being chewed out again. So what? He's a washout who can't do much of anything. How's he walking here then? Heard he got in through a connection. That's why the manager hates having him around. Nothing to it then. Oh!
Oh, Kazukan!
Himeka-chan, you came over again? This woman was Himeka Akagami. We've been classmates since middle school, all the way to college, and I knew her very well.
Yeah, I need to talk to my grandfather, and he's here for an errand. so I thought I'd stop by. It's quite the coincidence we got to meet each other again, isn't it?
I guess so.
Kazu-kun, are you going to lunch? Could I come along?
No, I'm going to clean the storage rooms.
Cleaning? Why are they making you clean?
Well, because the manager told me to.
Kazu-kun, there's something I want to talk to you about. How?
You're late! You were slacking off, weren't you? The manager yelled at me as I came back from cleaning. Did I really take that long? I'm sorry that it took some time. Go and take this folder to the sales department. Oh, I see. He wanted me to deliver that when I came back. Every day, I'd be given small-time errands and menial tasks like this during the daytime shift. It was after the normal shift when my real job began. After I got ready to go home, I headed to a certain department in the workplace. Shizuka-san, it's me, Naruto!
Oh, Kazu-kun, come on in.
This was Shizuka Akagami, Himeka's sister.
Thanks for coming by again. I really appreciate it.
It's nothing, but thank you.
The suggestion box is full of good stuff today.
Our suggestion box was a system where employees could digitally upload their complaints and suggestions. Each query was signed with the uploader's name, so there wasn't much trolling. And thanks to how Shizuka-san and her team would always work hard and resolve each request, everyone learned to upload their messages without reservations.
To think, it all started with that suggestion box you proposed for the student council in middle school. We got so much feedback. Since then, we used it again in high school and even here in the office. Now things are so smooth that we're getting more suggestions than compliments.
The fact things get reported so quickly nowadays has something to do with that too, I think.
Kazu-kun, you're the one who built the system up, and it's all thanks to you we've got the system going.
But it's thanks to you and your team that we're making this a better workplace for everyone.
You're such a good boy, Kazu-kun.
What? Shizuka-san, don't tease me.
But I mean it. I'd gladly be your beloved if you'd let me.
I'm telling you, you shouldn't tease me like that.
But I'm serious. I couldn't do this without you.
This has nothing to do with us being lovers.
If we fell in love, I can make sure you won't leave me.
What kind of logic is that?
It's not fair. Himeka just goes straight to Grandpa, and he agrees to what she asks.
Oh, you heard about that?
She's so unfair. She just goes ahead and talks to the boss without letting me know beforehand. I didn't get the chance to object.
She was pretty mad. I told her she didn't have to go that far.
Exactly. It gives us so much work that we don't need.
Well, if it becomes too much, just let me know. Several weeks later, I heard from HR that you'll be transferring to an affiliate. I've never seen him so cheerful. He sure looks happy that I'm leaving. Yes. Well, good luck on your new job. Don't get fired now. Thus, I was transferred to our affiliate company, the company headed by none other than Himeka. Then, on the day I left for my transfer, so, we got an error saying the system can't generate the list of collected suggestions. What? The list we're going to use for the next project? It should have been made by now. It only ever took a few days at most. Sir, we're in trouble. The repair request we uploaded into the system's been blocked. Why? It should have been repaired within the last 2 days. Sir, now what? Our new hire accidentally uploaded some corrupt data into the system, and now the system's refusing any restoration queries. Why? Why was the new hire working on that system in the first place? Sir, you're the one who assigned that to our new employee. Oh no. I was thinking that we could just do a restoration if something happened. So, the system. Sir? Why is all of this happening? What's going on here? Meanwhile,
I expect Oni-chan's place to be in trouble by now.
I still think you don't have to do it like this.
It's because you're too polite. People like him need to get a taste of their own medicine.
But it also causes trouble for your sister.
But your old department's the only department not using the suggestion box, and you still work on the suggestions from everyone else, right? On top of that, your job used to be after hours, but now it's been all dumped on you. I've been waiting a long time for you to start working on my company's system.
I get it, I'm sorry. I promise I'll start on your system after this settles down.
No, don't apologize. Oni-chan is the one I'm mad at, not you.
You two haven't been getting along like you used to.
She started it. She's the one who keeps poking at you, and you're mine, not hers.
Huh? Sorry, I couldn't pick up.
Never mind.
Really? Well, I would prefer that you two get along again.
It's your fault, you know.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, what do you want for lunch?
Isn't it a bit early for lunch?
Oh, come on. Consider this as thanks for helping out Oni-chan all the time.
You don't have to do that.
Stop being so stubborn.
You don't need to pout. Himika-chan sure has her childish side, despite that cool attitude she always has.
Kazu-kun, who do you like more? Me or Oni-chan?
Himika-chan, what are you doing?
Just answer the question.
I like both of you, if that's what you mean.
No, I mean, which of us do you love more?
I don't think I've ever thought of it like that.
There you go again, avoiding the question.
Please don't ask me to decide on which of you is better.
That's not what I mean, you idiot.
We still have work to do. After that, we worked, as I did my best to keep Himika-chan from asking me further. At lunch break...
Look, it's President Akagami. She's always so cool and calm.
Hey, who's that guy with her? He's so damn lucky he gets to walk with her. Perez never liked having men stick around with her before, either.
She sure is popular. Himika's had a cool exterior since middle school. That coolness always caused a lot of people to look up to her. As an adult, her looks only became more beautiful, as did her charisma as a CEO.
This is delicious!
It is. It looks expensive, too. Himika-chan invited me to eat with her at a 5-star restaurant.
Don't you worry, I'll pay for it.
No, I should pay for my share.
Let me pay for you already.
Why are you angry over a lunch fee? Okay. Don't get upset. I'll let you pay.
Really?
Yes.
Yay!
Why is the person paying for the meal so happy? What is it? Huh?
Kazu-kun, try this out too.
Oh, sure.
Open up.
Oh, wait, Himika-chan?
What's wrong?
I think I'll eat it myself.
That takes effort though. I'll feed you mine.
It's not that much effort.
Stop complaining. Eat it already.
This is embarrassing.
No one's looking. Just bite it.
If I don't eat now, Himika-chan's probably going to pout again. Alright.
You really ate.
It's tasty. I'm so nervous I can't tell the taste.
Now it's your turn, Kazu-kun.
Huh? What? I'm doing it too?
Of course you are. It's only fair.
You don't think this is embarrassing?
Why? We're here alone and no one's looking.
But she's okay with me seeing her like this? Okay. Here.
Oh, you're so obedient today.
It's not like that, but... here.
Oh, it's so yummy!
That's good.
It tastes even better when you're the one feeding me, Kazu-kun.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Okay, here, open up.
What? We're doing it again?
Why not? There's still food left.
That's your share! Eat it yourself!
But I want to.
I suppose lovers would sometimes do this. But I'm not in a relationship with Himika-chan. Okay, don't start sulking again. And so, we took turns feeding each other. Himika-chan is usually so cold, yet she's always been so soft towards me. It was one of her cute traits, though. After we finished eating, we returned to the office.
Huh? It's a call from Oni-chan.
From Shizuka-san? Did something happen?
I'm sure something happened. I didn't expect her to call so soon, though. Hello? Himika-chan, change me to Kazu-kun right now. Ugh, quit yelling. Why are you calling my phone then? You're the CEO, it's standard procedure. I need you to change me to Kazu-kun. Somehow, I don't think that's the real reason. Kazu-kun, it sounds like they're in a bit of trouble.
Yes?
I need your help. The office is in complete disarray.
What happened?
The employees from your old department came to system management demanding system repairs. You know how most of our team's only ever done maintenance work? But they went ahead with the repair process.
System management, as the name suggests, was the team that managed the office's system data, including the system that I developed. However, because the root system was complex and connected to all the other systems in the office, I was the one trusted for repairing the internal data. They must have been in quite a rush. They should know how the system works, though. Can't it be fixed with some minor repairs? The tests should have been done in a development environment. I had assumed that the problems were minor because it was repaired before the call. So development must have repaired it themselves, and the problems should have been fixed. But
We transferred those tested files into the main system at lunch. When we tried to access them, we got an error that several master files were corrupted. Now, systems across every department have been halted.
I see.
This isn't the time to laugh.
Don't worry, we have a backup, so the system can be fixed immediately. And if there's any missing data, I'll copy it in the database after the system is restored.
Thank you, Kazu-kun. I'll make sure the development team gets a proper earful for this.
Don't be so hard on them. They're the ones who were pressured in the first place. It'd be worse if they lose the motivation to challenge themselves. Just let them know to get proper verification before doing those sorts of things.
Thank you. Let us know when you get it fixed.
Problems happen, I guess.
From what I heard, sounds like system development had their issues. They always do the maintenance work, but it's always you who does the repairing.
I suppose. We should probably rearrange the team roles later on.
It's all Oni-chan's fault. You were supposed to come work here since the time I first became CEO. Yet Oni-chan made you make an overcomplicated system just to keep you there at your old department. A system only you were allowed to repair. Isn't that also why it's connected to every system in the workplace?
Well, connecting it all does make it more user-friendly. Still, it does make it harder for the development side. Things like this can happen if you don't know which systems connect with each other.
I agree. How does it look? The problem must be something development can't handle, if she went through the trouble to call you.
From what she told me, it should be okay. They're probably just in a panic that every system has stopped and it needs to be restored immediately. I then started the repairs, and the systems were restored in 15 minutes. I also restored all the data files. Yes, it should be fine now, so you're free to use the system. I contacted Shizuka-san after I finished fixing the systems, and the problem was resolved.
I didn't think you could do all that in 15 minutes.
I did take some extra time to verify the files. I'm glad everything is back to normal now.
I think Oni-chan's finally learned her lesson.
Huh?
I think she's gotten the message of what happens when she leaves everything to you to take care of.
Wait, that's why you transferred me?
Yep, to give Oni-chan a problem she couldn't handle. By using the people from your old department as an excuse.
You're really harsh sometimes, Himika-chan.
It's all Oni-chan's fault. She tries to keep you to herself, and she doesn't do anything. Like when you're being harassed. On top of that, she makes you work after hours.
Well, I was the one who said I didn't want to work during the normal shifts.
Because it's not a job within your old department, right? That's where you're too serious about working. And Oni-chan's responsible for how you were treated there. She could have done something about your manager and coworkers.
It then took over 10 minutes to calm Himika-chan down. She must have been holding that grudge for a long time. After that, I talked everything over with Shizuka-san and with Himika-chan's grandfather, the company group's representative director. it was decided that I'd be switched over as a full employee of Himika-chan's company. The development team at Shizuka-san's place was then properly retrained for repairing the data system, and I expected they wouldn't run into this problem in the future. Still, the fact the retraining took half a year did cause everyone to be stressed out. The system I made turned out to be even more complicated than I thought. Then, after my department manager and coworkers found out that I was the one investigating employee complaints and doing the system repairs, they suddenly started being nice to me. There wasn't much point though, since it was already decided that I'd be formally switched over to Himika-chan's place. I heard that Shizuka-san, upset over how I was moved over to Himika-chan's company, disciplined my old department in some way. I simply hope the punishment wasn't so serious. That aside, I was given the role of Himika-chan's secretary after I was moved to her place. There already was a secretary though, so I was just a secretary in name who worked on data development in her office. I kept wondering if this was okay, but
We're together forever now, Kazu-kun!
Himika-chan was so happy now, so I guess it was okay. And the fact of how Shizuka-san would often come to Himika-chan's office to try and bring me over again was another story for another time.
Soda, how was my play earlier?
You're doing great! Keep it up, Maru! My name is Sota Kazama, and I became the manager of the women's basketball team after a certain turn of events. And by the way, the girl I called Maru is Miku Maruyama. She's my childhood friend.
Hey, Captain. How long are you gonna keep flirting with Soda-kun?
Mia, you were just flirting with him earlier.
I was getting taped up.
She's Haruka Miyata. People call her Mia. Alright, you two, back to practice. I'll listen when we're done. I was in a manager/coach kind of position like this. The story of why I'm involved with the women's basketball team goes back a few months. As you all know, the new rules allows for 0 steps, then the ban on zone defense. From now on, individual ability will be tested. When I was a sophomore in high school, the men's basketball team got a new coach. He was a tough guy, a power forward who used to be an outstanding player. Just as we were about to start a new team and make a fresh start, from now on, our team will be based on individual scoring ability, dribbling ability, and height. What? You got something to say? No. You're Sota Kazama, right? I looked at the score sheet, but it didn't look good. You're a starter. How come you can't even score 10 points? I'm sorry. Alright then. Let's begin practice. But no amount of effort improved my scoring ability, and my dribbling ability wasn't that great. I couldn't grow any taller either, so I was pushed further and further to the end of the bench. I went from the starting lineup to the second team, and when they finally wouldn't even let me wear the uniform, I quit the basketball team.
Soda, why did you quit the basketball team?
Maru, well, actually, my teammates tried stopping me, but the new coach didn't approve of me. If I can't get the desired results, they must not need me. That's what I told Maru. I don't belong on this team.
No, both you and the new coach are wrong.
You think so?
Yeah, Kudo-sensei used you as a starter because he needed you.
Kudo-sensei? What's the matter, Kazama-kun? Kudo-sensei was the previous coach who had retired. He was very calm and listened to people well. A great leader who led the team to the national tournament many times. But whenever I talk about it, he would always say how it wasn't he who led everyone, but everyone's effort that brought him along. I'm short, and I haven't been able to keep up since I started high school. I see. You were worried about that. Yes. I wonder if I'm not needed on the team. You are a humble person. I just don't have confidence in myself. But basketball is about finding and creating space. Every position is different. Every role is different too. It's the same in life. You find and make your place. Not one person is useless, right? Sota Kazama-kun. I learned so much from Kudo-sensei, but I
know. Come to the women's basketball then, as a manager.
What? The women's basketball manager?
Yeah, our coach is an amateur, and we'd be happy to have you on the bench.
Maru, why are you so desperate?
Because I'm frustrated. Your strength isn't in scoring or breaking through.
Maru. And so, I became the manager of the women's basketball team after being lectured by Maru. The coach welcomed me with open arms, and of course, so did Maru. However, my name is Sota Kazama, a sophomore. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Soda has been playing basketball for a long time, and from now on, he'll be joining us.
Naturally, the female basketball team members were puzzled. Why a guy? They kept asking. And so...
Look, the managers for the men's basketball teams are usually girls. Same goes the other way around.
But that's not the same thing.
Mia, Soda is amazing.
Really? If he's so great, we'd all know his name, wouldn't we?
Along came Haruka Miyata, otherwise known as Mia. She was a famous center in the prefecture and a talented player who won Best Player twice in junior high school.
You're okay with this, Soda-kun? People might think you're in it for the girls.
Hey, Mia, don't talk like that.
Maru, it's fine. I decided to be the manager until the district tournament, so please, go easy on me, Miyata-san.
Until the district tournament? Fine.
Practice began with an awkward start. I observed their usual practice, and I began changing the menu little by little from the second day. After a week, half the practice was spent on a menu I had devised. Meanwhile, I was doing my job as a manager while keeping an eye on everyone.
Soda, how's our team?
Not bad. Pretty average, I guess.
I see. Do you think we can win the next game?
That depends on the opponent. It's just...
What?
It feels like I'm forcing you guys. You get in between so they don't complain directly to me. But I think everyone needs more self-initiative.
I see. I think everyone's just a little confused.
It's pretty tough when people don't trust you. It's not like I'm a great athlete, and I'm just a high school student like everyone else.
That's not true. Your observations are spot on.
Maru tells me this. But I wonder what Kudo-sensei would say. Sensei, what's my role in this team? I'm small, I can't really participate in attacking, I can't score, and I'm not cool.
If that's the case, don't participate in the attack.
What? Then what's the point of being on the court?
Basketball may be a battle of size, a good physique, instantaneous power, and sense. Only a handful of small players can make it. But you have 3 things that set you apart from everyone else.
What? What would that be?
Your defense, empathy for others, and an incredible range of vision.
Defense? Empathy? Vision?
Kazama-kun, you didn't get screened once in the game, right?
No. Well, I could see...
Most people don't notice people coming up behind them, since we can only see what's in front of us. It's only natural. But you, on the other hand, have such a wide field of vision, it's as if you have eyes on the back of your head. You also understand the feelings of others. Why not use that power to your defensive advantage? The ace killer who doesn't let him do whatever he wants. Wouldn't it be cooler if you could hold the ace to 0 points?
I see. Kudo-sensei was watching each and every one of the players.
Huh? What's wrong, Soda?
Nothing. I just remembered something. I think I found something out. I'll try again tomorrow. And I started talking to each player one-on-one from the next day, to make sure I was able to observe each player properly, just like Kudo-san. I had always been somewhat reserved because I was dealing with girls, but when I opened up to them, they gradually began to open up to me. Except for one person.
What do you want from me?
Mia, you're going through something, aren't you?
Not really. It's not something I need to talk to you about.
That's the problem.
What's the matter with you?
Is your left knee in pain?
How'd you know? I didn't even tell Maru.
I can tell just by looking. If you try to cover it, you're going to put a lot of pressure on your knee, too. You're an important center for the team. I'd hate for you to miss a game.
If I can't play because of this knee, we'll lose our place as a strong school. But that's a strange way of thinking. If I can't play in the games, I'll lose my place too.
I see. I finally understand why a good player like you rejected recommendations from other schools to come to this school. But don't worry. Maru is good at finding space.
Huh? What do you mean?
She found me the role as a women's basketball manager, and I'm sure Maru will make a good place for you, too.
You trust her a lot, don't you?
Well, we've known each other since we were kids, and I know how diligent she is.
I guess you're right.
So I don't think you need to worry. Maru will make a place for you no matter what happens. But I don't want you to get hurt. So can I tape you up?
What? I don't mind.
I interacted with the team members and deepened my relationship with them. Mia started to smile and talk to me a lot more than before.
Soda, you and Mia have been getting along well lately, haven't you?
Well, I'm glad she trusts me a little more, now that we've gotten to know each other a little better.
But you have me as a childhood friend.
What? You're jealous?
Yeah, I'm jealous. After the next tournament, will you go out with me?
No, I'll pass on that. You're my precious childhood friend.
I don't think I deserve to end up as just a childhood friend, though.
What's so good about me anyway?
Everything.
Hey! Don't answer instantly! You're embarrassing me!
It's embarrassing for me, too.
Then don't say it!
Soda, when you were playing basketball, you were more focused on defense than anyone else. You were working so hard even while everyone else couldn't stand up from footwork practice. You don't stand out like the ace of the team, but I know how cool you are.
I see. Kudo-sensei told me the same thing.
What is this guy? He's so persistent on defense! I can't get the ball to come to me because of him. I can't get a good position or dribble. It's really irritating. I'm not participating in the offense at all. Damn it!
Huh? Kurosawa Tech's ace hasn't been performing. Is he in bad form?
I mean, count on High's in the lead, right? They've been scoring a lot on the fast break.
Of course, because Soda's defense is good. Their ace can't do anything, and Soda keeps getting them to shoot.
You stopped the ace completely. Great job. I didn't participate in the offense at all, though.
Oh, yes you did. You scored more than 20 points.
What? Me?
You're holding down the ace, so some players will go for screens, which frees one of our players to make a run without the opponent noticing. You make the ace nervous, so the shot misses, and we get the rebound, which turns into a fast break. You're the one who's creating the perfect flow, Kazama-kun. You pursued defense diligently, calmly, and earnestly without being flashy or conceited, and you took points away from the ace. So have confidence. You're the coolest one in the court.
I was so happy to be needed by Kudo-sensei.
No. The women's basketball team needs you.
I'm glad to hear that.
But I don't know about you being everyone's.
How can a captain be so selfish?
When I retire from women's basketball, I'm going to make another move on you. You're not allowed to have a girlfriend until then.
Oh, come on. No girlfriends? 2 months have passed in the blink of an eye since I became the manager of the women's basketball team. The district tournament was about to begin. We kept winning thanks to the fast break tactic Kudo-sensei taught me. It was a tactic that involved a lot of running instead of height, but there was good reason for this.
Mia, is your left knee okay?
Yeah, it's totally fine. I'm rather sorry to everyone since I'm only going for rebounds.
I'll run for you, so just keep throwing it forward.
Yeah, I'll take care of the rebounds.
If we kept the old tactics, I think that would have put a heavy burden on Mia. We wouldn't have come this far if Mia, the heart of the team, still had a knee injury. So I made all the other players except for Mia run hard for the past 2 months. I also made them practice defense until they got sick of it. But everyone put their trust in me and stuck with me, so we were able to get this close to the final with just one more win.
But I never thought we would come this far.
The next opponent for the semifinal was Kagamihara, a favorite to win the championship.
Don't worry, we can win this with Soda's strategy.
That's right. Let's believe in Soda and do our best.
Maru always creates the right atmosphere, so the team's spirits were high. It's good to be determined to win, even against the favorites. Kagamihara plays basketball with height, which is the exact opposite of us. It's no exaggeration to say that they're an all-star team with some of the best players in the prefecture. Our players looked like middle schoolers lining up next to them. The game was 25-40 going into the second quarter. The mood in the venue was favoring Kagamihara. It was rumored that it was rather amazing that an unknown team had made it this far, but I know what to do in a situation like this. Azama-kun, what do you think the role of a coach is? Is it to plan tactics and lead the team to victory? Perhaps that's right, but my belief is a little different. Have you ever wondered why people have only one mouth and two ears? To listen carefully to what the other person has to say. How is it? How does it feel to play against them?
They can move around and they're strong. Sorry, I couldn't get the rebounds at all.
But I can outrun them.
I can still go for the rebounds too.
Soda, we can still do it.
Alright then, let's do that in the second half. Mia's shot at the beginning of the third quarter changed the course of the game.
Mia, shoot!
Yes!
27-40. We were behind 13 points. That's where that comes in.
Full court man-to-man? Why? You've been playing half-court man-to-man all along.
Full court, man-to-man. It's a tactic made possible because of our thorough defense and stamina. Don't let them pass from under the goal. If they do, we double-team them and press. We've been saving this since the first game, and it worked out well against this strong school. The unexpected turn of events made the other team take a timeout. But our defense was tougher than they thought it would be. If the ball was sloppy even a little bit, we would intercept it, leading to a fast break, which started closing the gap. They would take measures against the press, but each time they did, we would switch to full court man-to-man. This on and off press strategy worked well. 36-44 at the end of the third quarter? Kagamihara hasn't been able to score a point. Are they going to turn it around in the fourth quarter? I'm starting to feel like rooting for Count on High. Our momentum didn't stop as the fourth quarter began and we were down by 2 points, 51-53. The tide was completely turning in our favor. The crowd cheered loudly as there might be a possibility for us to beat Kagamihara. Everyone's cheers seemed to encourage every single one of our players. Let's take a final timeout.
2 more points, Soda. I can still do it.
I'll get the rebound next time, I swear.
1 minute left. I know it's tough, but do you want to try that one last thing?
Yes.
And after a timeout, the game resumed.
I got it. Maru!
Fast break.
10 seconds left. With 2 points to go, we managed to connect with a fast break. And then...
What? Why am I practicing three-pointers as a center?
Mia, you have beautiful shooting form. You've got guts and you're calm.
You're giving me too much praise.
No, I'm not. It's a trait of a player who gets the job done at the right moment. That's why I'll make sure you get the pass when the time is right. Mia, when you get a quick rebound, run to the three-point line.
Okay, I'll practice.
And everyone was on the fast break. The other team hurried back. If Maru isn't stopped, the game will be tied. Everyone went back to defend.
Mia, three-pointer.
I'll take care of it. I'll definitely live up to the expectations of Soda-kun and everyone else.
Mia's three-pointer made a beautiful arch and got sucked in through the net. 54-53. The game ended with a comeback. We beat Kagamihara, a strong school, and won the following final by a small margin. We, Count on High, won the district championship. And after the game, I was surrounded by the entire men's basketball team in the hallway of the venue. There was also the new coach. Kazuma, come back to our team! We can't win without your defense! Kazuma, since then, I've watched videos of the game and analyzed your data. The reason why the men's basketball team lost in the second round was because you weren't here. Please, can you come back to the men's basketball team? Coach! Everyone!
No way! Soda's the women's basketball manager.
Please, Soda-kun, stay in the women's team.
Maru, Mia, and everyone in the women's basketball team! I was caught between the men's and women's basketball teams. But, Kazama-kun... Kudo-sensei? There came the person I wanted to face least. The moment I saw his face, I was flooded with thoughts of how much I owe him and how I quit the men's basketball team despite that. I watched the game. Did you become a women's basketball coach while I was away? No, I'm just the manager. I'm sorry, Kudo-sensei. For everything you've done, I still quit the men's basketball team. What's there to apologize for? I'm proud of you for leading your team to victory. You look really cool right now. No, it's not cool. I was just guided by the women's basketball team and your teachings, Kudo-sensei. You say you were guided, but you are here now because of your own choices. And you found a nice place for yourself. That's a very wonderful thing. Please, continue to listen to everyone in the women's basketball team. Believe in yourself and everyone else. And do your best, Manager Kazama. No, Coach Kazama. Yes! I'm sorry, Coach. Everyone in the men's basketball team. I found my place.
Soda-kun!
I decided to stay in the women's basketball team as manager and coach. Since then, I've been enjoying club activities with the women's basketball team. However...
Hey, Mia! Soda's gonna practice passing with me. Soda's gonna practice shooting with me first.
Oh, come on, you two! Calm down! The two of them have started fighting for a different person irrelevant to basketball. And I'm having a bit of trouble.
Are you listening to me, Endo? From one corner of the office, I could hear a loud voice. Someone getting in trouble first thing in the morning? I'm sorry. What a pitiful person. It's to the point that you feel sad for them. Which is why someone should feel sad for me. He's mad at me again. Feels bad first thing in the morning. I can hear my coworkers whispering. I feel like my heart is being gouged out. But Chief! I didn't think this would be a problem. Even though you were ranked lower than me, you went home ahead of me! Don't you see the problem? I've got nothing but problems. Usually, lower ranked members stay later than the bosses. That's the problem, you useless child! God, I want to punch him. As punishment, you can't go home until you finish this extra work! Boss said that and then left the office with a big laugh. He looks relieved. Are you okay, Endo? I am happy that he's worried. Having coworkers is nice. But I'm on fire! I'm Endo Tsuji, and I'm a 24-year-old working at an advertising agency. Despite being the first job I had after high school, pay is good. I gained some work skills, and I'm in a place where I might start my own ventures. Even so, this company is pretty brutal. Honestly, I'm at my limit. Working at a company that is brutal and exploitative is bad for mental health. Maybe I should quit. I have no future here. Maybe I should try to make it by freelancing. I thought about it briefly.
Senpai!
While I was thinking about that, there was a loud voice and a pleasant touch from behind me. Oh, it's Sakakibara. You can grab me tighter.
Wait, isn't it usually let me go, stupid?
I want her to hold me tighter so I can really enjoy her wonderful touch.
Senpai, you've really changed.
Her light brown hair and big round eyes, her cute and charming face. In our awful office, she was like an oasis. Rumor was that she was the daughter of some CEO. It's hard to believe because she works at such an exploitative company. She's my subordinate who I get along with very well. Yes, I am sure my handsome good looks have changed.
Oh, it's definitely that. All things considered, it was a disaster. The boss was furious today, too.
It's rare to find a warrior so dedicated to asserting dominance indiscriminately.
Shall I comfort you? You can lay on my lap.
Absolutely.
Whoa!
Wait. It's just a misunderstanding.
What's a misunderstanding? You want to lay on your young, beautiful subordinate's lap? What part is a misunderstanding?
I just want to feel a woman's thighs. Hey! You're playing around too much. Maybe I should quit.
What? You're going to quit? My ever-confident senpai is going to give up over some complaining?
Is she messing with me? I mean, with him as my superior, the future is dark. It's hopeless. If it's decided, I should submit my letter of resignation so as not to make a fuss.
Senpai, what are you going to do after you quit?
Do freelance for a while. Then if I'm able to make something of it, start a business. Well, it'll be tough to get started. It beats working under such an unreasonable boss.
So you really are leaving?
Even if I quit, I'll be sure to still drink with you.
Every day,
I'll become an alcoholic.
including the after party.
I worry about my liver. This is good enough. In the end, I quit my job. I turned in my letter of resignation, and I don't know if it's because it was my boss that usually yells at me or what, but he readily accepted it. I used up the pay that I've been saving, and now I just finished cleaning my new room/workplace. This way, I don't have to work at an office. But this way, everything becomes my responsibility. Well, that's that. The fact that I don't have to dash for my alarm is bliss. Though I don't have much savings left, so I have to do work. I figured I should work on the project I've been working on from before I resigned. If I don't, starting next month, life might get a little tough. Thinking that, I quickly headed towards my desk, but then my doorbell rang. Okay, I'm coming now.
Good morning, Senpai.
What? I opened the door and Sakakibara appeared. What are you doing here? Just a few days ago, I told my coworkers I was leaving and made plans for a going away party. I never said to come to my house, so I don't know what she's doing here. Shouldn't you be working right now?
Hey, I just came to hang out.
Yeah, I'm saying, isn't it a little weird to come hang out right now?
Isn't it clear that it's because I don't have to work anymore?
Wait a minute. Why are you saying that so matter-of-factly as if it's not a shock?
Something big happened, so I quit.
Oh, like you're gonna go work for your father's company? If it's a big thing, something intense must have happened. Like what if her parents collapsed?
I just didn't feel like working anymore.
That's not deep at all. That's very shallow.
If I think about it, I have enough money saved up that I don't have to work if I don't want to.
Wow. Such is the CEO's daughter's life.
No, it's actually because I was really frugal and saved up a lot.
She was always out getting drinks with me. It's crazy that she managed to save a lot. I'm jealous. Though, if you came to hang out, why do you have a carry-on? The kind of thing you can only imagine is for travel or staying the night.
Starting from today, I'm indebted to you.
Stop messing around. It turned out to be nothing. Did you suddenly decide you're gonna go live here? Are you stupid?
I'm serious.
That's bad.
But isn't it a good thing for men to live together with a cute woman?
Well, I guess I could drink at home then.
And other things, right?
Every day of the week.
My liver will die.
Okay, let's be roommates.
Why? Why doesn't he see me for the woman I am?
We will split everything evenly.
The way he is so relaxed about everything is getting on my nerves.
So that's how Sakakibara and I ended up living together.
Well, I'm a bit of an uninvited guest. I promise to actually help you out.
With my work?
Yes.
No way! Really? That would really help me out.
We'd be able to take on more consultating gigs with 2 people.
Wow. Who knew that this could be an added benefit to a roommate?
And what are the benefits of living with the opposite sex?
Once we got our affairs in order, we went shopping by the train station. When we decided we were going to live together, it became clear it was difficult to just live out of carry-on luggage. I think we have everything we need.
I'm surprised that we bought a case of beer.
You're gonna drink it, right?
Of course. It's done, Senpai.
Wow! As it got late, we decided to eat dinner. The Kakibara asked to cook, but I was shocked by how delicious the food looked. Wow! It looks incredible!
Huh. This is the result of my bridal training.
Bridal training.
What are you saying? Are you trying to insinuate that I wouldn't be a good bride?
No, he definitely will be lucky. She can work, has household skills, and there are no problems on the financial front. She's beautiful and her family has a business. All these good qualities, she is just the most excellent of excellent products. Why is your face red?
It's your fault!
Why? Now that we're relaxing after showering, we've come to our first problem.
Sleeping situation.
Exactly. Sorry, but I forgot to buy bed things. And of course, my bed is a single.
I don't mind sleeping in the same bed as you.
That's crazy. You're saying you want to sleep together with me while you're dressed like that?
Wait, Senpai? Are you finally seeing me as a woman?
Sakakibara was playing a joke on me. I can see her smiling. I'll say it once more, but Sakakibara had the popularity of an idol in our company. To sleep in the same bed as a person like that? If I reached out, it might become a problem.
A problem? We aren't children.
We aren't children. That's exactly the problem. But in any case, we have to sleep at some point. Wow, I slept well.
We were flirting so much, but he just totally went to bed like it was perfectly normal.
In the end, I lost to sleepiness. No, I completely won to sleepiness.
I'm starting to lose my confidence as a woman.
I'm starting to feel as if I really might be able to live like this.
God! Why is there so much work? Did you just start freelancing?
At the beginning, we have to take what we can get. Otherwise, there might be problems later.
Even so, isn't this a lot of work? How are you so popular? Don't bring work that can't be done by two people! Jeez!
Understood. I'm sorry. How's the feel?
Well, it stretches and retains moisture. The quality of the product comes across. But I feel like the design of the package doesn't reveal the quality.
Okay, we should use a different design.
I figured you would say that. So, I prepared an example with the other design.
That was fast! Ha! Sakakibara, you are so talented.
What is up all of a sudden, Senpai? I appreciate the compliment, but please eat the food before it gets cold.
And such motherly qualities. Is it okay if I call you Mom?
Don't make me slap you.
She really is so talented. Perfect work and good at cooking. And her point of view as a woman has been helpful at work. I could never have imagined this from previously working together. I wonder why. Maybe she's like the strongest type.
Senpai,
Maybe she was hiding her true powers of the company.
Senpai, there's also beer. That feels good.
It's like I have a giant child.
Senpai, you seem really used to me now. Is it because...
I'm treating you as a woman? Well, sister.
I didn't know Senpai had a woman!
A sister.
I can't believe this!
A sister.
I didn't think there would be any woman that would date you!
Hey, that is cold and rude.
In that case, I'm desperate! Senpai, let's take a bath together!
Wait, that's a little too desperate.
I know you don't have a girlfriend right now, so there shouldn't be a problem!
There are all kinds of problems with that. Are you crazy? In any case, it took about 20 minutes to calm her down. Somehow, a week passed by. People are the sort that, with enough time, can adapt, so eventually living with my subordinate started to feel natural. Remember our old boss?
The irrational guy who always causes you stress?
Why did you have to say it like that?
Did something happen to him or something?
Apparently, performance has been bad, so he requested my consulting work.
Serves him right. Didn't realize how good you were at your job.
Wow, I'm blushing.
Should we accept it? If you think we could take it on, I can try and make room for it. But we are full.
Yeah. I guess we have no duty to accept it. Especially emotionally. It does serve him right. Plus, we've already been accepting work from the company. Okay, then I'll turn it down.
I like your ruthlessness.
All things considered, the work from R has been increasing. R is a famous cosmetic manufacturer that has a lot of little companies. There's no one in Japan who doesn't know the name. Its products line the drugstore aisle. Because they're a big company, they usually go for big company advertising agencies. But for some reason recently, they've been coming to us. It's weird because it's not like they have tried other ad agencies or failed or something. I wonder if you had something to do with this.
Not at all. I just accepted what came in.
It's crazy. How did you talk to the big company to convince them to work with us? We're just freelancers. I didn't think such people could secure that kind of work.
I just got it from my dad.
What?
What?
Is your dad working at a big advertising firm or something?
No, he's the CEO of R.
What?
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 Oh, did I not tell you?
You never said anything about being the daughter of the R CEO, but I knew you were a CEO's daughter.
If that were not the case, we wouldn't get such juicy work.
I guess that's true. Hey, if you're the daughter of such a big company, why don't you just work there? You've been helping out a lot, but in the end, You're only a helper, and I can't pay you very much. Currently, I can hand over a decent amount, but not comparable to R. Not just in salary, but employee benefits. There are no comparisons.
I'm learning about the world. It's the reason I worked at our previous company.
That makes sense.
Though I always intended to return to R. But I just don't want to leave you, Senpai.
She said in a coaxing voice as she came up to me. I don't know. Thinking about the future, isn't it best to hurry up and work for R?
You really would be okay being apart from me, Senpai?
Eh? Well, I'd be lonely. Sakigabara has been a huge help, on the work front and the home front. So of course if she left, I would be lonely.
Hey, Senpai, is there a job you really want to do?
There's no work that I want to do. I just have this skill and that's why I'm working. I never thought of working and always thought if I found a good company, I'd just work there.
So why don't you work for R?
What?
You already know our products so well. And you could do advertising or a managerial position. And
Sakigabara brought her face closer to mine.
if we got married, you could probably get promoted higher.
What are you saying?
I'm being pretty serious, Senpai.
She left me with those words and got closer and closer. I could feel her warmth and smell her sweetness in my nose.
Let's think seriously. It's not like someone who didn't like you would quit their job and then move in with you.
I suppose that's true.
I have so much fun when I'm with you. I've gotten a lot of confessions from men. I don't think of any of them but you. You don't look at me weirdly. As a cute girl, or as a daughter of a CEO.
Well, I just think of you as you.
I was pretty happy about that. No one looked at me normally. Though I guess I wish you would look at me more as a woman. Well, Senpai, hearing a woman's confession, what are your thoughts and response?
My response?
Men should make swift decisions. It's okay. Even if you turn me down, I will abide by your response. If being together is bad, I'll leave. If you like being together, I'll be the same as usual.
Isn't that mostly bad for you?
What can I do? Love or crushes are always a handicap. I'm just asking you to marry me. This is just my desire, so it would make sense if you would want to cut things off.
Sakigabara looked at me straight in the eyes. I could really sense her earnestness from her eyes. Ugh. Fine, I get it. I give in.
So you were saying...
I accept your offer. The only thing is that we're going to date instead of suddenly getting married. And it has to be after we finish up work here.
Of course! Though I can support you until marriage, too.
She's strong-willed. I guess it was weird of us to live together and sleep in the same bed and not be dating.
Are you just now realizing? But is it really okay to date me?
Why are you asking this?
I didn't think you'd go out with me. I just felt like you didn't really see me as a woman no matter how hard I worked to make living together seem appealing.
I feel bad. It's not because I didn't like you that I didn't want to go out with you. And of course, it had no relation to you being the daughter of a CEO. It's true that I have fun when we're together and would be lonely if we were apart. And nowadays, I feel as if I can't imagine life without Sakakibara.
So, is it okay if we kiss?
I suppose it's okay.
Even if it's a deep one?
These hurdles are pretty high.
Well, I'm looking forward to this, Shuji.
A huge smile came across her face as she said that. To go from quitting my job, to being pressured by my subordinate, to living together, to dating. I could not have imagined all this would happen just from quitting. Yeah, me too. I'm starting to feel really happy. Want to eat something? I'm hungry.
I'll try my best to make something.
Since then, 2 years passed.
Good job, Mr. Endo.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, also, Miss Sakikabara said she'd meet you in the lobby.
I quit freelancing and started working for R's public relations section. It was pretty different from my previous job, so I initially struggled. But after 2 years, I'm finally starting to get used to it. Ah, thank you! I left the office and headed to the first floor.
Good job, Shuji!
When I entered the lobby, she came and hugged me. I really wish she wouldn't do that here. Though there are times when I'm really happy about it. So I don't really tell her. Let's go home, Chinatsu.
What?
Hey, you're in the way.
As usual, I, Kento Asakura, was reading a novel in the club room of the literature club when Iroha Hinamori, who was in the same class as me, started complaining. This girl always does that, and for some reason, she's cold to me. I'm sure she doesn't like me.
Come on, don't be so mean, Iroha-chan.
Leader! This person is the leader of the literature club and the school's #1 beauty, named Ayako Shirayuki. Not only is she beautiful and pretty, but she's also very kind. She sometimes shows her goofy side, but that's also her charm.
But he's such a nuisance. He just reads novels every day and doesn't try to write.
But it's okay since he's not forced to write.
Captain, you're too lenient. He's only here for you anyway.
What? That's not true!
Is that so?
That's not true! Hinamura-san is just saying that!
Yeah, right.
Stop making false accusations!
Then do you want to go on a date this Saturday?
What? What are you saying out of the blue?
Yeah, what's going on? I've known Asakura for over a year now, so I thought I'd like to hang out with him. Hey, what do you think?
Wait, but are you really sure?
Yeah, of course.
This is all too sudden. It's not like I like my senpai, but I respect her. And hanging out with her once would be nice. Then, please. This is how I ended up going on a date with the club leader. Hinamori-san was acting kinda weird, but she probably just wanted to hang out with the leader too. Then, the day of the date arrived. Leader, she's late. It's been an hour and the club leader still hasn't shown up at the meeting spot. In fact, she hasn't even replied to the message I sent her. Maybe something happened to her. What should I do? I have to go check her house. But I don't know where she lives. I wonder if Hinamori-san knows. Is that a notification? Ah,
Sorry, something came up so I can't make it.
the message was from the club leader. Oh, it was just an emergency. Thank God nothing happened. If that's the case, she should have let me know earlier. Well, I guess she was busy. Guess I'll just walk home.
Wait!
Huh? I was on my way home when I suddenly heard a familiar voice, so I turned around.
Don't go home yet. Wait!
Hi, Hinamori-san! Why are you sweating so much?
The leader suddenly called me and asked me to go in her place. So I had no choice but to come.
That must have been a hassle. But you don't have to worry about it. I'll just go home today.
What?
Sorry about that. See you on Monday.
Wait!
Huh?
There's no need for you to go home. I said I'd hang out with you.
But you don't like me. Do you, Hinamori-san?
What? Why do you say that?
Because you always pick on me.
It's not like that. Stop making weird assumptions.
Oh, so that was a misunderstanding? That's absurd.
And anyway, I don't hate you, so let's hang out.
Wait, she's kinda cute. Are you sure you don't mind? Are you just trying to be nice?
Why would I be nice to you?
Oh, I guess you're right.
It kind of bothers me how you agree to that.
Huh? Did I just step on a landmine?
Whatever. So, where were you supposed to go with the leader today?
The movie theater.
Basic.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, I don't. I just don't like the fact that you're about to go on a date with Senpai.
Huh? Did I say something?
Nothing!
What are you so angry about?
I'm not mad.
She looks angry. If there's somewhere else you'd rather go, we can go there.
What? But don't you want to go see a movie?
No, the leader just wanted to go see a movie. So I'm fine with going somewhere else.
We should go somewhere else then. We won't have much time to talk if we go to a movie.
I see. Where do you want to go? Anywhere you like, Hinamori-san.
Let's see. I want to go to Asakura-kun's room.
Oh, my room? Wait, what? But why my room?
Because I'm interested in guys' rooms.
What? There's nothing to see, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Will you not regret it?
No, I won't!
She seems really eager. Is it really that interesting going to a guy's room? To be honest, I feel like she's only going to complain if I let her into my room. Well, she came all this way to hang out. I might as well let her. Yeah, okay.
Really?
You came all this way here. I can do that much.
Right, then. I guess I have no choice but to go.
Huh? Why are you acting like I asked you to come over? I returned to my room with Hanamori-san, feeling a little conflicted. I was relieved to find that my mom was out shopping.
This is Asakura-kun's room.
You're embarrassing me when you stare at me like that.
What? Is there something you don't want me to see?
No, I don't. Nothing.
You're flustered. How suspicious.
I'm telling you, there's nothing.
I suspect it's under the bed or the closet.
Hey! Stop doing that. You're scaring me.
It's not good for a high school student to be carrying anything naughty, so I have to check, okay?
Don't tell me that's the reason you came to my house. I told you. I don't have anything.
I see. Then I'm relieved.
What kind of relief? Something seems off about you, Hinamori-san.
I can't help it. I'm just excited.
You were excited?
Shut up, idiot.
What should I do? Hinamori-san is the most incomprehensible person ever. How am I supposed to deal with this? Just sit on the bed for now.
The bed already? You're too aggressive.
You're misunderstanding me!
I didn't.
Then Hinamori-san sat on the bed, but she was kind of sullen. She doesn't seem like the kind of girl who always lashes out. It's as if she was a borrowed cat. Are you okay?
I'm getting nervous.
Wait, she's kind of cute after all. She seems totally different from her usual vibe. There's nothing to be nervous about, is there?
I mean, it's the first time I've been in a guy's room, and...
And?
It's nothing!
Could she be looking at me in that way? No. How can that be possible? It's Hinamori-san! I guess she's just excited because it's her first time in a guy's room. I decided to wait for her to calm down. However... What? Hinamori-san! What are you doing?
It's your fault for leaving your hands out like that!
I don't understand! Wait! What are you trying to do?
I want to hold your hand.
Why? Seriously, what happened to you?
I'm trying my best to be honest, so don't be so hard on me!
You're being honest? So, you actually want to hold hands with me?
Stop being so mean!
No, I'm not trying to be mean. Of course I'd be confused in a situation like this. It's like she changed her attitude 180 degrees. Hey, Hinamori-san? Do you like me?
Yeah?
You never gave me that impression before.
I've been trying my best to hide it. It would be embarrassing if you knew.
After all those times you picked on me?
That was a camouflage so you wouldn't know how I felt about you.
What? Your camouflage is too extreme. I thought you didn't like me. Since when?
Freshman year?
Last year? Why?
Well, I found the novel you wrote, really interesting.
A year ago, I was writing a fantasy novel, and apparently, Inamori-san liked it. I stopped writing because I got tired of the slander on the internet. And I was happy to know that someone enjoyed it.
And then I started to observe you and saw that you were a nice person who picked up abandoned cats and helped people in need. I found myself liking you before I knew it.
I see. I don't know. It's so strange. I had no idea Hinamori-san saw me that way. But I'm really glad to hear that. Why did you confide in me? You've been trying to hide it from me by picking on me until now.
Because you were about to go on a date with the leader.
Oh, so that's why.
Yeah, the leader told me. She said if I didn't do my best this time, she'd take you away from me.
Did the leader?
Yeah, she invited you on a date to get me fired up. I was watching you while I was hiding at the meeting spot when she suddenly appeared from behind. I was so surprised I thought my heart would stop.
Yeah, she just casually said something outrageous. But maybe it's better to let it slide? In other words, Inamori-san was determined to follow me. So, the leader was there?
Yeah, she was. To keep an eye on our date.
Date? So the reason you came to my house?
Yeah, it was to make sure she didn't see us. Well, actually, I did want to come over.
Wait! Which is it? It felt like her true feelings were spilling out, so I stopped myself from mentioning it. I used to think she was a difficult girl who always got angry. But this girl is actually really cute. I've never felt this kind of attraction before. I'm sure the leader is gonna tease us a lot on Monday.
Yeah. So, can I hear your reply soon?
Oh, right. She basically asked me out earlier. Let's go out then.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah. You looked really cute today. And if this is your true personality, I'd like to go out with you.
I'm so happy. I thought someone like you would be hesitant to make a decision and keep putting it off.
Hey! You're being way too honest. You actually don't like me, do you?
That's not true. My tongue just slipped.
You just admitted that your tongue slipped. What do you really think of me, Hinamori-san?
You're a typical timid nice guy who's kind but indecisive.
Maybe I should think about it again.
Whoa, I'm kidding! I'm just kidding!
You really mean that, didn't you?
It's not cool for a guy to take back their words.
That's my line!
I'm sorry. Don't raise me up just to drop me.
I think you're the one who's doing that.
It's hard to recover from rejection when you thought you could go out with someone.
Yeah, well, I had no intention of taking it back. I just wanted to tease her back.
It's not like you to be mean, so don't do it again.
You made me do it, though.
Don't be mean and spoil me instead.
You're being too honest with me since a while ago. You really are something.
I'm being desperate.
That's not something you say with a smug look on your face. Were you just a wolf in sheep's clothing?
I'm not, but now that this is all said and done, I feel like I can say whatever I want. I mean, I'm your girlfriend now.
You can't just blow it off like that. Oh no. This girl is stranger than I had imagined. And a handful at that.
But I do want you to spoil me.
Wait. Maybe this is okay? Because she's so cute when she's being honest. Is this okay then?
Yeah.
What is this girl? She's too cute! Please, stay like this for the rest of your life! Inamori-san was so adorable that I couldn't help but think so. I can pamper her like this forever. But as I pampered her like that,
Kento, I brought snacks and juice.
my mom thought I had a friend over because of the shoes left at the door. So she thought it would be a good idea to bring some drinks and snacks. She saw me and Hanamori-san flirting around.
I never thought Kento would get such a cute girlfriend.
Mom, stop it! I mean, if you're home, you should have told me!
I called out to you several times. You didn't answer, so I thought you were too busy playing games.
Oh, dang! I didn't even notice. After this, we kept getting teased by my mom. And then, on Monday, we were teased a lot by the leader like this.
Yep. I'm glad you two are dating. So, how far did you get? You guys went to Asakura-kun's room right away. Did you go all the way?
I'm sure I'll be teased both at home and outside for the foreseeable future. But I'm happy to be in a relationship with Hanamori-san. So, I'll do my best to endure it. By the way, since Hanamori-san wanted me to, I started writing novels again.